him so much.
I know. Jordan Peterson.
I don't think I know who that is. I think we're rolling now though, so we probably stop naming these people.
Where are we?
I don't know. I think
She just turned it on, yeah.
Yeah, she just turned it on.
So that's my
Alright,
goal for 2
I
or 3
hit
years
the
down the
stream
road.
button.
Nice.
Okay,
From
do it.
Swordborn.
Yeah. So what are you going to make the armor piece?
We're just gonna do what everyone else does, is mill about for like 10 seconds before anything else
Or,
happens. So.
Yeah.
Nice.
Sintra.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like these would be good as foam.
If you want to do Sintra, there's a great place in Bloomington. You just go to a Bloomington sign place. Look up Bloomington. I think I'll look it up here at some point, but it's just a sign maker. Because all Sintra is basically a signed plastic.
Right.
And you just want a sheet of it, and like a huge sheet of it is like $20, and you can get like 4 pieces of armor out of it, like 4 full pieces of armor out of it.
And then there's a guy on Etsy that
Are you sharing with me?
But I think I'm gonna
Yeah.
make the pattern
Sure.
and cut it out of EVA
Cool.
form.
I want to see how well my metal dice
Because
roll
I'm
in
getting
here.
Works.
that circle
Whatever
thing
this,
I wore last year.
surface
I'm
is.
actually getting it trimmed down,
Okay.
so it's going to look
So
better.
what is this?
That's a shoulder piece.
Oh, there it
Okay,
is. It's
gotcha.
live
Is that
now.
3D printed?
On the live stream.
No,
Check that out.
no, he makes his
Yay!
he makes his out of
It took me a while to get us there, but I figured it out.
Is it same? No,
No,
It does look good.
it's another.
it's another type of foam, not EVA foam.
No.
Though.
Well, it is EVA in the middle,
Oh, okay.
but it's like a pressed.
Oh, see, it's Warblow.
So,
Warblow, you see it with
We're-
Warblow.
still in a hallway?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
just killed
Off to the
spiders.
hall.
We killed
No,
spiders in the
killed
second room.
Rats.
Mutant
Rats, empty room, and then spiders.
And spiders.
And then we've got to go find 3.
We have to kill some
We have to kill
We have to kill monsters.
You have to kill
shapeshifters
To
and
prove
bring
that
them
we're
back.
not one.
And it's 3 of them, correct? That we need to capture
I
or
don't-
kill.
They
It
said
was
just one?
One per party.
1 per party.
One per each of us?
One per party member, right?
No,
No, it was just...
Just 3.
Three?
Just
Three?
3.
Okay.
It's
They
just-
wanted
Yeah.
3 as proof. They figured 3 was
Okay, I
a
missed
good
that one.
I'm actually starting to think that maybe we should just kill these guys and get it over with and get the hell out of there.
Like maybe they're the changelings. We should
They
just-
could be.
They could be.
We're just at a disadvantage because they have like crossbows trained. That's the only reason why I didn't spring
Right,
the
that's-
action.
yeah.
like,
And they're down the hallway.
immediately. Yeah, there was like
What the
land to cover.
flare?
Fire. Can we just...
Flare?
Like, light them on fire?
And we can, if we get close enough, we could. Oh,
We're just
but I
ruining-
can't play this. I can't play this smart because we're playing a freaking retarded barbarian.
Barbarians aren't retarded.
Mine is though. Mine is.
Oh, I don't know.
You're rather intelligent for your race.
You're a lizard man.
I have a -1 ability modifier,
That's fine.
That's not that
That's
bad.
not that
They
bad.
could be a lot worse.
and it's a 9 intelligence.
That's enough to put together coherent thought.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I just don't
You're
think I
dumb.
can make this complicated.
You're dumb. You're just not that dumb.
Right.
So do we don't want to do an intro or something for the show, or?
I think we're well past that at this point.
We can do one. Back up.
Yeah. Throw it out there.
I feel like we need a campaign name.
I was thinking about that. Yeah. I
Because
need a name.
Pathfinder live stream is...
Yeah, it doesn't do it. We need to think of something. Something to call it.
I'm not sure because right now it's just kind of like
Team gaming, fuck yeah.
It's a little anime.
maybe a little too anime. Although Pathfinder's very anime in their character.
It is a
in their,
little bit, yeah.
their own
Not one of us is teen.
I said team.
Team, not team.
Oh yeah, not teen.
Not teen.
Nice.
Not like Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Like
Yeah.
no.
Great show though. Terrific show.
So
Love
we'll come
Master
up with that.
Shake.
We'll come out with that next time.
Because right now it's kind of like Amnesia, Misty Isle.
Yeah.
Are we talking about the game again now?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
currently
Right.
we don't really have.
Like, did our dream actually happen?
Why don't we just name it though? Like something...
We're not sure.
What's the name
if
of the
it
book
happened
again?
though?
Thelos.
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 Tell us, yeah.
Yeah, I'll come up with something.
Yeah, we'll come up
Team
with
gaming,
next
fuck
time.
yeah. That's my vote.
That's
I'm sticking
For
with
now.
it. For now. Until I come up with
Is
something
that kind of like space
worse.
movie? Fuck yeah.
Session 1 was
Space movie.
poo-flinging.
That's a good title.
Section 1 was definitely retitled.
It was
To Fling Poo.
how to get attention. Fling poo.
Fling poo.
Definitely a good way to do it. So yeah, you guys are in a hallway. You just finished up cleaning out 2 small closets.
Right.
They were collapsed
Small storage.
on the right-hand side of the hallway, and the hallway keeps going down into the dimness ahead of you.
Trying to. So they have checked outside recently, right? To like see if the fog is gone.
You guys had not looked outside recently. That said she.
Other than like the courtyard area.
They said that there was
Right.
fog surrounding the area.
The manor, the asylum.
Asylum or whatever.
Asylum. That was the word.
That it was still there. They did say it was still there.
They did say it was
Okay.
still there. Yes, they did.
The question is, have they actually looked?
Yeah, because I'm starting to think that maybe we should be flaring these assholes, killing them, and then going past them forcefully.
Maybe. I don't know.
I think we need more information before we can.
Let's go kill a creature and see if it's a changeling. If it's a changeling, then
One of them's probably gonna have my face because that girl in the dungeon changed into my face. So
Yeah.
I feel
Well-
like she has my face. So just be
she
careful.
flashed it for a second.
Yeah.
I think. I don't know if she completely did it, but she flashed it for a second when she got angry or aggravated.
I don't know how that works. I don't know how they work. So,
So
to be careful.
I don't believe I know anything about changelings. That's a little out of my realm.
Yeah, I really don't know anything about shapeshifter.
basically, we probably just have to go till we encounter someone. But shit, they could just act like guards again.
Right.
We could run into someone and the same thing, people sitting there with crossbows
Yeah.
and saying, bring us changelings.
No,
It's a risk.
it's calculated risk, I suppose.
I'm willing to take it.
Ain't
Okay.
paranoia great?
Yeah, it is great. We are in
is
an
great.
asylum.
Yes.
That is very true. You are in an asylum.
That we were supposed to be helping a doctor and
Yeah, well, didn't we work here?
Yeah, it was doctor. The head doctor was Lisandro.
Dr. Lisandro. Good job. Note taker.
I'm trying.
Good.
Here's my notes.
So let's go ahead down. I say let's go down the hall further and see what we encounter.
Okay.
Let's just explore.
Well, let's have our sneaky sneaker. Not you.
Me?
No. Wow, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
Not great.
I think I'm sneaking on 11.
All right.
I totally believe that I am sneaking.
All
Of
right.
course you do.
So you're sneaking down the hallway. All right.
Great.
Which D20 do I use? The purple or red?
Okay. So
We'll try it out for a while. See how it
as you
goes.
get further down into the dimness away from your party, you see on your right the walls between the hallway you're in and an office largely collapsed, exposing debris-cluttered desks, toppled lockers, and several bodies that almost look human on your right-hand side.
How many bodies?
I'm not sure it specifies. Let me see here if it does give me a number.
Several.
There are several. Let's say 5. It looks like there are 5
Can we
corpses.
take those back and see what the cards say? They look sort of human. Maybe those
Oh,
are the
I'm
bodies.
sorry. There is a number. It's 3. My apologies.
Oh, okay.
So we would still need one more. No, that would be all
3.
three.
That would be
That's
the
the
three.
We could try that.
So, can I look back at the party?
Oh no.
You're not going to use thieves' cant, are you? And we're going to be like, we don't know what you're doing.
Everyone should know thieves' cant.
Oh. Gosh, I
Just
am
because
so
everyone
wrong.
should doesn't mean everyone does, buddy.
You're all gonna learn.
There's more than 3. I'm sorry. There's actually a lot more than 3.
Uh oh. Is this another downstairs
This is very
scenario?
confusing. It looks like there might be almost 10.
Ooh, that's a lot different.
Yeah, they gave me numbers in different spots. So.
And this isn't, well, I'm not there, so go ahead.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna suggest something, but I got room.
sort of
I'm
a
not
large office. Maybe, what are these? Okay, so that's 20, 30, about 40 feet wide, almost 30 feet deep. From where
Is there
you're standing.
is there like a desk or a
There's
table?
actually a few desks, some various furniture, chairs, a couple of desks, some bookshelves.
The infernal cubicles.
The infernal.
looking to see if there is. Okay. So as you're standing there watching, you actually see somebody rise up from the floor and move from one corpse to another. He is. Let me see if I can get you a description of this guy. He's holding something, a strip of something, looks like leather maybe, or skin, dripping some red fluid in one hand as he moves from one corpse to another. And he's dressed in, your best guess is like doctor's apparel.
Can I observe to see what he's doing?
You can. His back is currently to you. He moves. He's got a knife in the other hand, you notice as he turns. And he moves to the next corpse and crouches down. And the debris blocks your vision of what he's doing now. So I didn't see him the first time.
$10,001 things. Right. This is what Mark is doing. Devil swords to the back.
All right, you're going
Sneaky
to attempt to sneaky. I am going to need.
Yeah, it's like how far from me to him?
Let me see.
Like trying to count how many paces it's going to be.
About 10. You're actually only about 10 feet away from him, or from
So
the last place you
reasonably
saw
close.
him. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to calculate the minimum number of footsteps and then just.
Okay. Go ahead, and there is no move silently anymore, is there? It's all just.
Yeah, it's all
stealth.
It's all
Okay,
stealth.
give me a stealth roll.
Oh God, please be good.
Oh, that's not bad. That's 20.
Okay.
Yay! Good job.
All right.
Let's hope there's not more of them.
We're about to find out. If I come running back down the hall at you
Can
guys,
we
you'll know.
see him draw his swords and enter the room or no?
Yes, you do. Oh.
Okay.
Well, if I remember, my swords were still drawn, which was part of the
True.
failed negotiation point with the guards, is that I had swords drawn. But I wasn't willing to put them away.
Oh, that's what they're. Okay, I'm looking for listen, like, oh, it's not there anymore. Okay, so you move into the room, working your way around to where you last saw the dude. Alright,
And he's blinking.
you come around a desk and you see him crouched down over a body. He does not appear to have noticed you yet.
Drive him home.
Okay. Give me a couple of attack rolls.
Sure. Not that it matters, but this is my primary and this is my offhand.
Okay.
It matters not at all.
Those are good
Those are
rolls.
really good. That's an 18 and a 19 on the
On the
dice.
dice.
So 19 and a 20.
Very nice.
Good.
Okay. What's your threat range on critical?
19 and 20.
Okay.
My offhand has a chance to crit, I suppose.
Okay. No, there are no crit chances you have a crit.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
but we don't have to confirm.
I forget things, so I need
don't
another
use that.
d6.
That's stupid to steal a critical from a player that rolled
I do
20.
too.
That's dumb.
I don't like
Here's
that.
also the question. Is this technically a sneak attack?
Yes. He
Okay.
is unaware of it.
I may require more dice.
Good.
Because I
He
don't
is entirely
remember
unaware of it.
how
Borrow my dice
many
ball.
I need for that. Because I forgot to write it down because I'm a bad player. No, it's just one more d6. It's not. 9, 10, 12.
Okay.
12.
And then did you roll? That includes your double for the.
Yep. Because, yeah. I don't have dex to damage.
Okay. There is a horrible noise from the room as the doctor you stabbed in the back screeches, and his shape shifts slightly
He is a shapeshifter. Excellent.
as he turns and we're going to need initiative now because you had the surprise round. And everybody can roll initiative now.
We're close enough for that?
Well, you'd have to take
you
a round to
can roll.
run in.
You're not close enough to do anything.
Ooh, that's a good.
Sorry.
I just sounded like Jar Jar Binks there. Ooh, that's a good. That's a good. God.
There it is.
So what do you add to your? What do you add to your
man.
initiative? Oh, 2 or 20 then. Nice.
I'm really slow.
You're just busy looking at
All right,
Fungus
Shayra,
growth.
what's your
Staring at the wall.
initiative?
fungal growth or something on the wall.
Shayra, what's your?
Shayra,
6.
Nimmo,
20. Nimmo.
Gravin.
Gravin goes on 13.
Okay. And Cyrcen.
11.
All right. So Nimmo.
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 Go get
Not-
it.
Nimmo.
I'm not with Dory. And it's okay. I'm just making sure.
Might be Nimmo.
You are for now or ever Nemo.
Nimmo was a cool weapons teacher at the East Peoria Riverplex. Not East Peoria Riverplex, but he was a martial arts multiple weapon instructor, and
Okay.
his last name was Nimmo. I thought it was cool, so that's why I was like, yeah,
Oh,
Nimmo.
nice.
Okay, so anyways,
You are 50 feet away currently.
shit, what's my speed? Base speed 40 feet, so I can make it almost there.
You can make it there.
I hear the screech, and I'm just like, blood! And as I sprint towards it, I just tear out my battle axe, and I'm like, I'm just charging, like, not stealthy at all, just super thrilled to
Alright.
start, like,
Making
killing
lots
stuff.
of noise.
Yeah.
That's what we like.
Is it charge, double movement, and attack?
No. He only charges in a straight line.
Yeah, you gotta try. You gotta kind of
Turn.
Round,
Yeah.
So he's just
Yeah.
running
Yeah.
kind of
You
around.
gotta kind
normal
of see
movement.
what you're going after too. Otherwise, you trip over shit in between.
Because there are bodies on the ground.
Yeah, that would be ugly. Would be humorous though.
It would
But,
be
yeah,
humorous.
It would be ugly.
Acrobatics check.
Graven.
Yeah.
Oh, it's my turn again?
Yeah.
Holy cow.
Oh, nice.
On him.
Wow.
He
This
turns,
is-
but he can't turn fast enough.
This is going to be really bad for him.
Yep, he is aware of you now, so it'll be a normal attack.
Yeah, just get fighting. Yeah, it's like 14 and 18.
14 and 18.
Yeah.
The 18 hits.
Cool. For 2.
Okay.
Good for me.
Cyrcen.
I'm so strong.
I'm gonna run in,
Okay.
run down the stairs.
Okay.
So I don't have
What's your
line of
speed?
sight.
When you get, it's 40 foot to the room,
Okay.
and then once you get to the opening, you'll be able to see what's going on. Yeah.
So I'm full action movement.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. Now it is his turn.
That's
Sorry, friend.
There's
It's
only
okay.
one target.
not true. There are people in the room.
That's true.
There
He
could
just
be
doesn't
more
see
because
those.
I just yelled on the way down.
He just
for
doesn't
blood.
see those.
Immediate threat.
Flashes
Yes.
at you with
Yeah.
his dagger, and I'm thinking he misses terribly, but good luck. Double check.
This would be good for you if you missed this.
I don't have that high of an AC.
There you are.
Did I forget to fill it out?
Nope.
Okay.
I suck at math, so it takes me a second.
Oh.
And no, you're good.
Cool.
I was looking at the wrong number.
This is all taking place within that first 8 hours, right?
Yes. Oh yeah, you guys have not had.
So
yeah.
my mage armor's still
Yeah.
kicking.
Still ticking.
Nice.
And then Shayra, your party has left you standing in the hallway.
So I'm staring at the wall, and they all run, and I'm like,
Uh-huh.
I guess.
So
I will follow suit.
Okay. You guys get to the doorway. You can see him tangling with sort of a doctor thing that's slashing at him with a dagger. And all right, it's you. Now there's furniture and bodies in between you and your target, plus your friend between you and your target. So what are you gonna do, Mr. Barbarian?
charge. I can't charge
Nope.
No, because he's in between.
I'm in
Yeah.
unless I holler for you to get down. And then I just charge and just straight through.
You could do that.
If you duck, and then I just go above you with the axe. This is assuming that I don't roll a 1 and just
that's
smack you in the
He
back.
already,
This is a
he
great
already killed
cinematic-
one of us.
Yeah.
I'm
So, do you want to take this chance?
Follow through with your thought.
Oh yeah,
because
hold on. Yeah, that's right. You can't decide.
No.
I yell duck. I just yell duck, and I go through,
Alright.
Okay.
straight through, and just swing my axe over him as he hopefully ducks. Do you duck?
I mean,
What? If I hear duck from the lizardman, I'm just like going to tumble past the target.
Okay.
Tumble past.
Yeah.
Good move, probably.
He'd be like, and I'm going this way now.
Okay, so I'm swinging my axe.
All right.
Please be good. Oh, that's not good. What do you add for your?
It's not a
attack roll?
1.
Next to your weapon, down there at the bottom, there should be an attack
Plus
bonus.
3,
Plus
yeah.
3.
An 11.
No.
Yeah,
that
I was
doesn't
gonna
do it.
say.
My 14 missed.
All right. So that Gravin,
Oh,
you
that's-
just rolled past your target,
Do I need to like
who is now
acrobats them?
focused on the barbarian who just didn't swing at him.
Yeah, he just took your focus.
Yeah.
You can sneak attack him with
Thanks,
that.
by the way.
It worked out.
That's how it works.
Thanks, by the way. Alright. They're just gonna main handy awesomeness, maybe? Maybe? No. 10 doesn't hit.
10 doesn't hit. No.
Wow. 1.
That's a 1.
Oh, ouch. Give me a dexterity check.
I don't want to roll
Don't
that
drop
die.
your weapon.
I don't want to run that dice again.
Oh my god.
12. No. I rolled a number. It just was not good.
It just wasn't as high as he
It's,
would like
yeah,
it.
a 9 on the dice, a 3 dex is 12.
Okay, so your maneuver doesn't work. You rolled past him and you turned to attack with both weapons from sort of a halfway prone position,
Sure.
which was not wise and is why you fumbled.
Sure.
And your second your second short sword, when you went to bring it up, it actually caught some furniture on the way up and got snatched out of your hand.
That's okay, I only need 1.
And?
No. Sword.
We can remedy that too. All right, Cyrcen, you can see what's going on now.
easiest way to do this would be magic missile,
Okay. Magic missile in.
Cheater.
auto hit
Automatic damage.
for 3 damage.
Okay.
Magic missile is so awesome.
It is.
It is a great spell.
I cast magic missiles. Are there any girls at the pub? No, there aren't any girls.
All right.
Roll to save on getting ground.
Yeah.
The creature drops its dagger and changes into a much more strange shape. Sort of a pasty, whitish skinned creature with sort of like half-formed facial features, hairless, big vacant white eyes, and very long sharp claws coming for the lizard man.
Cool.
Sorry about this.
It's okay. This is what I was built for.
Oh,
This is my purpose.
yeah.
Doesn't sound like it.
It sounds really awful. I
That
guess.
sounds pretty terrible. I'm guessing it's probably a critical hit.
There was some size and a groan over there.
And he's rolling a lot right now. He's rolling a lot.
Sure is.
Yeah. The barbarian is dropped.
That's
Bleeding to the
freaking
ground.
sweet.
This thing is mad now, and it's looking for an escape. And there are 2 people in its way. Shayra, you're one of them.
Cool. Flare.
Okay. That was the. Is that a will check?
Yeah, it's a... No, fortitude save.
Fortitude save. Okay.
See.
DC is 13.
Okay.
Yeah, 13. Yeah.
All right. Back around to the top. Nimmo is unconscious. Gravin.
This is the second time that's happened to me already.
Yeah, it is.
The very first time I turned to attack the creature, and I got knocked unconscious immediately. Then she brings me back to life, and I kill her.
Oh,
and then
yes.
the only thing I have successfully done so far is
die?
bash the chick's face into the. No, I killed one of the spiders and the
Take
rat
that
thing.
spider.
I critted on a rat with 1 hit point
We're
left.
level 1.
Yeah.
We're not very good.
Yeah.
This happens. It's all part of the story.
You gotta learn.
So
You gotta walk before you can learn.
It was bad rolls. It was nothing you did. That was bad rolls. I'm sorry. I
I
feel bad.
will.
You mean good rolls by bad?
Well,
You mean
yeah.
they just
Bad for you.
Yeah, bad
Yeah.
for me.
I don't have a very good CMB. And he looks like he's strong
Were you
now.
gonna try and grapple him?
Well, I was gonna try to like hinder his movement. I wasn't trying to grapple him. I was just like trip or
Try and knock him prone?
knock him down or
Go for a hamstring.
Call shot.
Oh, so you cast Flare, but we don't know if he's blinded until the creature's turn.
Right.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
I don't like to do this to myself.
You know, Trevor, if you want to be fair, I didn't warn anybody before I did that.
I was just gonna say,
That's what was about to come out of my mouth. I was like, I don't mean to be. I don't mean to do
That's
this to
sort of
myself.
true. And you were in the target zone. Yeah. Go ahead and give me a fortitude save. You're very
I was
ready.
just thinking the same thing too. Oh, he's freaking blinded.
What'd you get?
11.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to beat the DC. Okay.
Nope.
So you can't
The
see.
DC's 13. So. Can't see.
Bang.
Cool. Sorry. I didn't think about that.
I did, but I was
This changes
unconscious.
things.
It was
I know. I was unconscious.
Blackjack.
Your back is to her too,
This changes things.
Oh yeah, I would have been fine. My back was to you.
as is mine.
Well,
I would have been running in behind you.
Yeah.
yeah.
But the target area was ignorant.
Yeah.
So I have an idea where he was prior to being
Yes.
And he
You
hasn't.
still have a sense of where he is.
blinded.
Sorry. Get over it.
So, and I still have my main hand sword.
Yep.
So I just like reach to grab at him
Okay.
to use that to drive the sword under my hand
Okay.
and hope that I
Alright.
don't stab myself in
So
the
go
hand.
ahead and give me just a touch attack for your guiding hand.
Sure. I'm not even sure how to do that.
You just roll a 20. What'd you get?
Do I get to add dex or anything?
Your base attack bonus.
Base attack bonus is 0, so 10.
10. Okay. You don't feel him, but you still have, you still have a sense of where he was. Oh, excuse me.
Stab blindly.
Yep, stab blindly.
All right. Give me that attack roll. Tell me
It's
if-
not a 1.
3.
It's not a 1.
Three.
You miss. You miss.
It's pretty damn
He
close.
must not be where you thought he was. All right.
I started out so good.
How long is that?
minute.
A minute. Okay. So that was you, Cyrcen.
I'm gonna do
Still standing.
right.
Your friend is rolling around on the floor,
And the other was blind.
stabbing at the air.
No, I rolled around on the
Okay,
floor,
gotcha.
stabbing at the air.
I'm gonna wait. What's God, what's the range on acid splash?
Oh,
It's a touch attack.
Hey,
I
by the
might
way,
be able to hit.
you lost your face.
if it's it's
You are
But
severely
it-
burned.
it's based on it's
You are
based on
blind and burned
Blinded.
and permanently
Biggest
disformed
spells
and
don't go off regular
disfigured
attack.
and an abomination to
That's
society.
is 25 feet plus 5
Worst
feet.
group
So that
ever.
is- He's within 25 feet.
I'm gonna go with that route.
With friends like us who gets enemies.
Exactly.
Oh, hey, does
You get to keep your face.
does a 19 hit on touch attack?
19 would hit. Yep.
You get to keep your face.
Just say this. Oh, no.
you.
The stream's bouncing up and down.
Oh, sorry.
We're bouncing up and down.
No, this the stream says it's offline now.
What?
Yeah, it just went
Huh, just kill him.
offline.
We kill a cable.
Oh,
I don't think so.
Did the computer streaming it go to sleep?
Okay.
That can happen.
Oh man, that was a good interaction too.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
I'm gonna hold up
It's okay.
on.
we can pause for a second and let her go, wake the computer up, and then turn the computer sleepiness off.
That's all I can think
I have
of.
to do that when I do 3D printing too, because if it goes to sleep,
So
the 3D
why-
printer
why
stops
does your-
and you can't restart it. It has to start from the beginning all the way through.
wow.
If you have to restart or it gets jammed up, even if you're 90% done, if it gets gummed up, you're screwed. Have to take it off, have to start from the beginning and hope it doesn't jam up again.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
Please check your internet connection.
Oh,
That's
I've got full Wi-Fi.
Yeah,
off
I've
your
got
guys,
internet access here too.
and it's working.
Turn the Wi-Fi off.
No, full Wi-Fi. Everything was loading.
That's why I should use my computer. My computer hogs the internet.
Does it?
your computer's a fucking hog to begin with.
My computer hogs everything. Power.
There we are. We're back. Starting to come back.
I hope we got that interaction.
What's that?
We should be back on now.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's coming back.
But we don't know where
Was the
where
computer
missed.
sleeping?
We don't know what we missed though.
Yeah, I noticed it go dark like right
I
as said
recorded it too, so.
Oh, cool. I was
can
gonna
still
say
go
because that
back
was a
and
pretty
post
funny.
everything.
Yeah.
So it's
So you hit? How much?
acid arrow,
Acid splash.
acid splash.
Nice.
2 damage.
Okay.
2?
It's a 1d3.
Yeah.
This is a
It's a 0 level spell,
So it can't
I got you.
I'm gonna
Design.
turn my Wi-Fi off.
which is why I get infinite number of them.
Yeah.
It's trying
I
to.
don't understand. How did you figure the 3?
There we go.
Roll a 5. Which
1, 2,
Oh.
3.
Wait, you rolled a 5?
I rolled a 5.
That's
but
3.
But
no,
it's
it's a 1d6. So 1, 2, 3 is 1, 2, 3. 5, 4, 5, 6 is 1, 2, 3.
Oh, that's how you do it.
That's how I do it.
Oh, okay.
How do you do it?
If you roll 1 or a 2,
I just
it's
divide.
1 divided by
That's
2,
how I do
and
it.
you round up.
Oh,
Yeah, that's how I always did it.
Yeah.
It-
And you always round up because then you'd only have a 1 in 6 chance of getting 3, so you round up.
oh, yeah. I'll do it from that way.
That way it's the same odds.
it's the
Right.
same. Yeah.
Just-
So you're
yeah.
fine. You just rolled
It's just
really
a
good.
different way
You
of
did
doing
good.
it.
Right.
Yeah, that was really good
Yeah,
damage
same
roll.
odds. Okay. Then it is this guy's turn, and he's gonna try to.
So he's not blind.
We don't know if he's
We don't
blind
know.
or
We
not.
don't know. It doesn't sound like it so far.
Yeah, he's clearly looking for an escape still. He's going to try to run past you guys,
Don't let him out. Brace it.
which is going to
Separate
give.
charge.
What's not your turn?
It's going to give both of you an attack of opportunity as he runs by.
Oh, well. Okay. We can,
Smack it with something.
Sure.
yeah.
I'm assuming you guys have like quarterstaffs or something.
Longsword?
Spear.
I cast one-handed, right?
Most cases, I would
Okay.
assume so. Yeah.
It'd be great if I was up. I have
7.
bolas.
I hit 14, so I probably missed.
14 total.
Yep.
Your turn is.
You did, yeah. Okay, so he escapes up the hallway, running the way you guys were headed.
Well,
So he can see.
He could see, and he got his ass out of there.
Okay.
Where's he at, guys? Where's he at?
Let me at him.
Stop swinging.
Let me at him.
Stop swinging.
All right, so
And,
yes, you have an unconscious lizard on the ground
All right.
and a blind rogue.
I have one more potion that I
That's the
can give
best,
him.
best way for a rogue to be.
Do you have
blind.
It's a cure light one potion,
No, do you have heal as a skill?
probably.
Could always like.
I don't have any ranks in it, but it is a skill.
Yeah, and I think it's an untrained skill.
I can try and stabilize him first. Heal. 12.
Okay. All right. You managed to identify his wounds and stop his bleeding. Got a couple of nasty rakes across the face.
Oh, good.
Now he's got the messed up face.
I'll give him the
Builds character.
the cure potion for 5.
Okay. All right. His bleeding stopped and his wound starts to close, but he's still unconscious.
Shit. don't got nothing else.
No other, so you don't have any healing spells?
Not that I've memorized for today.
I just kind of like sit down and wait for the blindness to end.
Wait, right there. All right, so you guys enter a room with a bunch
I have
of
a jar of
bodies.
dirt.
Jar of dirt. Eat the dirt.
Rifle through the body, see if we can find anything that's
Yeah, healing
that
potion.
might help.
Okay.
What kind of roll is that? 'Cause I have no idea.
I'm an herbalist. I
So
can't
perception.
like
Oh,
try
yes.
to mix something from my bag.
God, you're doing good, dude.
You
Thanks
can
for nothing.
certainly go through your
21 on the search, or
Okay.
well, I guess that'd be.
while you're searching, you find. Let me see what all we got here. All right, actually, yeah, you rolled high enough for this. There is a locker that, when opened up, has looks like some grass-stained hunter's clothes and a couple of, actually, 3 small vials of a thick, viscous liquid.
Is it red?
It's not mana.
Or is it blue?
Can I try to identify the liquid?
Yes, you can use spellcraft or healing, any one of your skills that has anything to do with.
Spellcraft.
What is the most accurate?
Yeah, 19 plus 8.
Okay.
That ought to do it.
Looks and smells a lot like the potions you just gave him.
Sweet. I'm going to give him
Only
another one.
Slightly sweeter.
And I'm
Yeah.
gonna throw up detect magic just in case.
Okay.
Just to see if anything glows around here.
Nothing else
Matters.
glows, but the 3 potions do.
Okay.
Okay. So
The 2
I'm
potions
assuming
then.
it's the 1d8 plus 1.
You can go ahead and roll that.
The d8 is 3.
Okay.
Getting you back.
Nimmo, you start to wake up. The world was dark, and now you're starting to see some light.
I want to give him just one more.
Yeah, I'm going to. But I'm not rolling that dice again.
Well, you can roll your own since you're up.
There you go. You want to roll your own d8?
Oh God.
You're up, dude. You got to roll it. If you're unconscious,
Alright,
somebody
you're
else has
a
to.
drink.
I rolled like a
If
3
you're drinking
and a
it.
4.
Which is
Alright.
average.
You just
Yeah, it is.
hand it to me, and I'll roll this guy.
The
Yep.
d8, yeah.
Handed it to me, and I just groggily take it,
So we only got one.
and I miss my mouth with most of it, and I get a 2.
Okay.
Oh, well, it's better than you had before.
Better than you
Yes.
had before.
Okay.
I think we should keep that
Am I-
last one just in
Am I
case.
still blind?
Yeah, it's starting to wear off now.
I'm gonna go
Sorry, dude.
retrieve my short sword.
So searching the rest of the room as you guys were doing, you do also find a wooden holy symbol. Appears to be a holy symbol of 2 hands clasped together. You find a small steel mirror. And
A steel mirror.
yeah, steel mirror.
And
it-
none of this was magical with this detect
no,
magic?
nothing appears to be magical with detect.
Although that steel mirror might be handy to peek
And
around.
Around a corner.
Find a pair of gaudy red leather boots with a cat skin lining.
Sweet, I'm putting those bitches
I
on.
love how it doesn't specify what kind of cat.
And the fact that they're not magical.
Like,
Like who makes a pair of these
They're
boots?
trendy. They're not magical. They're
yeah,
trendy.
cat skin, like
Yeah.
tabby. Or
Cat skin what?
boots. Cat skin lined. They're red leather boots with a cat skin lining.
I have a question for you, because I know we're going to encounter something else. Do I have to have my great axe put away to throw any of my javelins?
You can set it down, leave it against the wall.
Yeah.
You know. I mean, you have to put it down, yes.
Can I just go ahead and strap it? Because obviously I'm not feeling all that well.
Yeah.
And have my javelins out and ready to throw.
Absolutely.
I'm basically telling the group right now, like, hey, I'm not
don't
feeling
feel
so
so great.
high. I was like, I'm going to hold off in the back and throw these things at it and I'm going to have a bola in my left hand and a javelin in my right.
Okay.
So I'm just going to, just for reference, if we start getting attacked,
Sure.
it's going to be just thrown over to the right, and then if I have to, throw offhand with the bola.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Damn, that bola would have came in handy.
I
Like
know.
2
Yeah,
minutes
I
ago.
know.
He said that.
Yeah.
Right on.
Well, I guess since we're going range party, I put swords away because I'm not getting in the front.
So there's got to be a smarter way for us to do this. He obviously knows we're here. So does anybody have any types of trap skills?
And also, we know he's really tough because he snuck attacked this dude and drove
Yeah,
those
I
swords
know.
in. He got hit multiple times and was still freaking moving. He got hit. He took quite a bit. So
You look kind of hurt.
I didn't really roll real. I could have definitely rolled better.
Yeah. I figured your crit with the sneak attack was going to take him out in one.
Well, at first level, it's a d6.
Yeah, still.
It's a little rough. I rolled a 1 and a 2.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That
So it was like-
The boots, for reference, you can write down Sanity B11 next to it. They're clearly more valuable than a standard pair of boots.
They're what?
More valuable than a standard. They're not your typical boots you buy at the general
They're
store.
trendy.
So what am I supposed to write?
Designer.
Sanity B11.
Sanity
So he knows where to get it.
Yeah.
B11. Got it.
That way, if you get him a praise, I know where the value is.
another quick question too.
Yes.
If I throw these bolas, does it matter which hand I throw it off of? What I roll? Do I take a since I would be throwing it offhand? Do I take a penalty because I'm throwing the bola offhand?
Technically, the only time you roll an offhand penalty is if you're attacking
With both
two weapons at the same time.
Yeah.
So if I decide, I can just decide when I'm up there, like I'm throwing bola first,
Right.
and then my next turn I can throw javelin.
Yes.
Either way, I don't have to switch hands. I'm fine either way.
Yeah.
Just want to make sure.
Technically,
Okay.
you're considered ambidextrous until you try to wield it in
'Cause
the
now-
same round.
I might not be intelligence when it comes to smarts with talking and books and stuff, but I am a lizard and I'm a good hunter.
Yeah.
So I'm putting things together here.
There you go. That's exactly what you do.
I mean, now wouldn't be a great time. It's not the best of times, but I can tell you how much those boots are worth.
Yeah. Can you praise?
Can you appraise?
Get a price of stuff.
I'm gonna get out the bow
Should
and
we
put
take
it
a short
together.
rest?
Okay.
And
I feel like we
feels
should
good.
take
since
a
we're all
rest.
going ranged at this point, I feel like that's
Yeah.
necessary.
What if we went back up to that hallway where the guys were kind of like keeping watch and said, "Hey, you go get three of these things and we'll let you in." Why don't we go and kind of set up shop there for a minute?
Okay.
Because I mean, at least it's guarded.
That's true.
Yeah.
They got crossbows.
That's true.
Can you just,
Just a minute. It's really awful in there.
Yeah.
I do want to, like, what are the bodies here wearing?
Most of
Why don't
them.
we just take these bodies just to see if we can pass them off as
okay.
changelings?
Because they're gonna
You
look for that one.
started
Because once he
to.
was down hit points.
You're
in front of
inspecting
him.
the bodies now.
Yeah.
I want to see what he was doing to the bodies.
Well,
That's kind of where I was going with this.
as you start inspecting the bodies, you realize that most of them have had strips of flesh cut from them.
Which means they're human.
Most of them are riddled with crossbow bolts. Oh no, tangled amid the ruins to the south are 3 other bodies that are riddled with crossbow bolts. You
What
notice
color's their
lengths
skin?
of flesh have been deliberately stripped from the corpses, all of them alike. And it doesn't say.
But they have bolts in them. Maybe those were the.
Let me see here.
We can take them and try to pass them off as them.
Okay, so yeah, They do appear like the thing that ran out of the room, the 3 that are on the south
Oh,
side.
hey, look at that.
Look at that.
I think we just found our 3 bodies.
Everybody grab a body.
I think we should take the crossbow bolts out.
Yeah.
Seeing how none of us are armed with crossbows.
Yes. We killed these
The
guys!
lizard thinks of it.
I'm feeling so shitty. I'm thinking super hard overdrive to get out of this situation because I feel like so much shit right now.
Better yet, we put my arrows in.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
bolts.
Alright.
I really need a crossbow right now. Like a light crossbow would be perfect.
Right. That'd be really nice right now.
It does more damage than my 0 level spells.
So we take in the bodies and I'll take one of them.
Sure.
I'll take one of them. Yeah, I'm a big guy. I'm hurting, but I'm tough enough to carry one of these guys with me.
Well, I did this first, and so the 3 carried them.
What's your strength?
I have no modifier.
Well, okay, I
I
got
have
you
a
on
modifier.
that one. The fucking Sork has got one on you.
You have much better attributes than I do.
Not all about the attributes.
So much better attributes.
So we drag these bodies back.
Okay.
Here's your stinking bodies.
Alright. So you drag them back to the barricade. We get back to that section.
Oh, jeez.
Nice. And I'll use the page. Take it already. Where is marker? There it is. Alright, so you guys get back to that barricade right there. Alright, you drag those bodies toward that 3-foot barricade with the guys behind it. And you bring them back. As they see you dragging the bodies, they actually send for their captain again.
He left. Like the last 4 minutes.
We've been gone a minute. They weren't expecting us to come back.
He's pushing matters.
Alright, so he sees them, he sees the bodies you've got with him and says, oh, good work. And he sends one of the men around to unlock the door that's actually just to your right, on your side of the barricade. Alright, yeah, so you hear the door to your right unlock and it gets pulled open.
Okay.
And you see through that door as you go, or you can see through before you go in. It looks to be a storage room. I think they're keeping some furniture. Looks like a couple of barrels of water.
Makes sense.
Some random supplies. Mostly, it looks like sacks and furniture. There is some. There's a desk. It looks like sort of like a side closet where people have thrown things that they don't necessarily need. And that. And he says, follow me, I'll take you to Winter.
Who's Winter?
She's in charge around here.
What's your name? Yeah, this is the captain?
Yeah, Captain York.
All right, Captain York.
I ask, hey Captain, do you have something to patch me up with? Like I'm feeling pretty bad.
We can take care of you in the chapel, yes.
I don't feel so good.
I don't feel so good. I'm just gonna be like, these guys are assholes. That's all I say. It's like, this dude, like, these guys are assholes. That's what I'm gonna say.
Like none of us are really feeling that great.
I think our medics might be able to help you.
Okay.
Shibby.
Okay.
Alright, so he takes you into a large room, which is actually they take you back through the door that was behind the barricade, and then down the hall to a set of double doors on the right. Once he takes you through those double doors, you find yourself in a large room that appears to be laid out like most chapels you would see in any sort of town or village. Improvised pallets are clustered beneath sculpted divinities, and cooking fires burn beneath cracked windows in the chapel. Panels of violet and blue stained glass form spiraling patterns between prison-like bars, while dozens of candles flicker from modest alcove shrines. You can see that this is a multi-denominational. Several of the deities of Thelos are represented here. And he takes you to a woman. Get you a description.
Oh, dude, did we pick up old dude who left in the hallway?
Yeah, we took him with us.
Okay.
I guess you are helping somebody.
Apparently, but he just needs help.
He
I don't have
can
to
walk
drag
on his
him.
own. Yeah, because you healed him a little bit.
Yeah.
He could walk. We just left him there
He
so
could
he
hobble.
didn't have to watch him. The other guards watched him.
That's right.
Okay.
I remember
I almost
that.
forgot about that dude.
We almost left him to his own.
Yes.
Yeah, and that was Camper Linway.
Yeah.
Okay, so he takes you to, where's the description of this woman? To their leader, Winter.
Take me to your leader.
He was like a staff member.
Yeah, he was a
right?
staff member.
Some variety.
Yep.
Well, she's a thin woman with dark hair, dressed in dark clothing. She is wearing a holy symbol around her neck.
What is the holy symbol that we collected? That wooden holy symbol? Is it the same one?
I think so. Let me double check what her.
And either way, we could leave it here in the chapel.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna give it back to, found
As
this.
a gift kind of thing. Like,
Yeah.
hey, we thought you might want this
We
back.
found this. It probably shouldn't be on the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah,
bunch of
it's not the
corpses.
same.
It's-
But if this is a multi-denominational place, this
Yeah.
is the place for that item.
Yeah.
Okay.
You'd
Yeah.
think.
Maybe.
Maybe. Or it could be very
She
offensive that the
accepts
halflings,
it.
that
Just
the
say, "I
changelings
found
brought in.
this."
Yeah.
She accepts it and thanks you for helping with the beasts that have been plaguing their side of the asylum since everything went south. She does explain. She says we've been trapped in here for the last couple of days. I managed to get everybody into the chapel, or as many people as I could, but. I think there's still people trapped in other parts of the asylum.
Do we recognize what she's a priestess of?
Yeah, let me find out.
Do any of us have a skill that
Do
we
you
can
have knowledge of
identify?
religion?
Well, religion being such a prominent thing in this world, it's not uncommon to
To know.
recognize.
When it's obvious, right? Like when it's,
Right.
If it's not an obscure.
right, as long as it's not
deity.
obscure.
So knowledge of religion would probably give details about the religion.
That's what. Yeah, her holy symbol is a scale with the world at its center. She's a priestess of Taran'eles.
Spell that.
Farandal.
Yeah, we're not taking notes. You two are in charge.
What? Spell it again.
Farandal. The holy symbol is a scale with the world at its center. The captain brings over one of the medics to help the lizard, and the medic does his best to figure out how to help a lizard man.
This sounds promising.
Physiology.
Yeah. Not exactly a common
That
sight.
anatomy would be a bit different.
Is how many stomachs?
Just three. Biggie.
Trying to see if she.
It doesn't hurt so much here or here, but right here where these big fucking claw marks are, you asshole.
Really?
Big claw
See
mark.
these claw marks? They were not here a few minutes ago.
You see where half my face is missing? This needs attention.
Is detect magic one of your cantrips?
Yes.
Are you going to be taking that pretty much every time?
I mean,
Because there's no reason for both of us to take it every time.
I don't
We can
have to take
turns.
it. I just cast it.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, you just
He's a
cast it.
sorcerer.
I'm a sorcerer.
Well, then I'm
I
not
get,
gonna
I get
memorize
special
that
power.
one then.
He just
Ever
chooses
again.
what he wants.
Yeah, I'm like, hey, I want to do
when
this
he wants
now.
it. He's kind of on demand. You're more like pay-per-view.
That's exactly right.
Wait, what did you just pick
That's
up and learn?
exactly right.
What did you just pick up and
Isn't
learn?
I didn't learn anything. I just have
This
these
is like
available.
on-demand pay-per-view.
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah.
You've got to pray. I just say.
So how do I
do
feel
this.
after
like,
this
come
medic talks to me?
You're actually feeling a lot better. They bandage your wounds. They rub some stinging unguent into the cuts.
Did any of you
Like, how good?
Like, pretty good. You're actually feeling a lot less lightheaded. They give you something to drink, which seems to help.
I think we'll go okay for a while.
Yeah.
As long as maybe we take a little rest too.
Drink the water.
Like I'm gonna take
The
a
water's
rest. I'm
good
gonna take a
for you.
little,
Drink the
take
water.
it off, put my stuff down for a bit, and
Okay.
drink the water and kind of catch my breath again.
Did any of your clothes get ripped up?
Clothes.
I mean, loincloth or something. I don't know.
Oh no, I run around. I am a nudist lizard,
Okay.
Not
so
that you could tell.
I can't mend that.
Not that you really can tell. 'Cause
no, I got like pants on and a belt to put my great axe in and stuff, and
Flowing,
and
just hanging out.
backpack and stuff. So just it's more like instead of like pants, it's more like no, they're assless chaps is what they are.
All chaps are assless.
Chaps.
If they had asses, they'd be pants.
Supposed to be dumb. We're supposed to be dumb.
So yeah.
I have these out of order.
Why is there a priestess in the facility?
Why? Well, why you're asking
Like,
her?
yeah. Does it seem like a priestessy type place?
So, I was actually here visiting. Myself and some of my associates were investigating some strangeness in Thrushmore, which is back on the mainland. I got trapped here while we were visiting.
Visiting.
The asylum. There were some strange things going on in the town in Thrushmore. We came here to see what the source, if it was coming from here, and we got trapped when the
By
fog
the-
came in.
By the fog.
Yeah.
It was weird in Thrushmore without the fog.
Oh yes. Lord Lowls, the Count of Thrushmore, appears to have abandoned his duties as one of the local leaders. The magistrate had reason to believe that Lowls had regular business here at the asylum, so she sent me along with some of my associates to investigate while she went on to Thrushmore.
Do you recognize us? 'Cause we don't know who we are, really.
You don't know who you are?
No, remember we woke up. We don't remember how we
don't know
got there.
here.
Like, do you know us?
I didn't meet you guys when I got here. Things went south pretty quick as soon as we got here.
So apparently, Camper thinks we've been here for weeks.
And this only happened, she said, they've only been held up in here for a couple days.
Mm-hmm.
I actually missed that. I missed that a little bit.
That was Camper mentioned while we
Been here
were
for weeks.
we
Right,
were
yeah.
still jailed technically. I
So
guess.
maybe we have been here for weeks, and this has just happened in the last couple of days, but we don't remember what happened in those weeks up to the yellow fog.
Right, but that doesn't solve why we were there
Yeah.
holed up for weeks prior
I
to.
know.
Yeah, so we don't know why we're here. We just know that
We were helping.
we were but we don't know what the criteria of helping is.
And who we were helping.
Yeah.
She says, honestly, you wouldn't be the first people that have lost pieces of yourselves here. Something very strange is going on in this area.
Glad I asked the question.
You remind me what that guy's name was that abandoned his post?
Count something?
Lowls. Lowls.
So someone of significant influence.
He abandoned his post. And then all of this happened?
So, wait, how long after he abandoned his post did crap start going south?
Let me see. She says it's hard to tell now. Since we don't really see the sun come and go, I haven't been able to keep track of days as well as I should be able to.
Sure.
So it's been really difficult to tell. We could sort of tell time based on when we get tired and when we're hungry, but it's still not positive.
Sure. Do I think she's full of shit?
You can certainly roll a perception check. See if you think
Sense
she's
motive?
full of shit. Is sense motive still a thing? Okay.
Yeah.
Sense motive still a thing.
17.
Okay. Seems to be telling the truth.
Okay.
Best you can tell.
Now, they still can't tell the time with the sun because of the fog.
Right.
But is it just a regular fog or the yellow fog?
The yellow fog.
It's still the yellow fog.
It's the yellow.
Okay. So the bad stuff that we don't want to go out into still.
Right.
Okay.
Is the rest of her... are the rest of her companions lost? Or are they about?
Well, she said other people are trapped in other places, various in the asylum.
She was here with other folks.
Yeah.
Oh, the people she came with?
Right.
Are they all there?
I mean, is that the captain dude?
Yeah.
His entourage out there?
I
or-
think the captain and the couple of guards are.
all
Let's
she's
see
got.
if it
Is
says.
who came with her? Okay. I'm just trying to associate
Yeah, because they're not dressed like they're dressed more like soldiers. Than
Okay.
than what you would expect to find in like a hospital or anything. So yeah, they're sort of her associates.
So there's like 5 soldiers?
I think so. I know there was 2 guarding the wall, and there was the captain. Yeah, there was 2 guarding the wall. Okay, there's 4 there in the cap. So there's 6 guards that you've seen,
6 guards that we've
and
seen.
then the captain.
Because I'm scoping it out and
Because
it's kind of counting. So I'm trying to divvy out who can fight and who can't because I just want to know who can fight and have my back if I get in a fight,
Because if it was
and
only
how
gonna-
many people are injured and unable to wield a weapon in this room, like fighters versus just people is what I'm trying to figure out.
There are several regular people.
Yeah, because if it would have been like 2 people pointing crosses at me, I probably would have went for it.
Right.
But there were like a lot.
That's
of
right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there was quite a few.
It's hard to count. If you really focus, there is definitely more than a dozen survivors. But some of them are moving about, doing various tasks. Not all of them are bedridden, so.
You said over a dozen?
Yeah, well over a dozen,
over a
just
dozen.
average people.
Okay. And I didn't notice any more, just those 6 guards. And do I do a perception check to see if I can see and differentiate any more, or is that good enough for everybody?
Yeah, that's all you can
Okay.
write down.
Are they dressed in like lab coats and stuff? Are they the staff from
The
the
survivors
asylum?
are dressed in various garb.
Okay.
Because I think the changelings took the doctor's uniforms.
Probably.
Yeah, some of them are
Changed.
wearing. Yeah, they're all dressed in different attire.
But
Okay.
Camper had said that like the changelings came in and took over and took the positions of like the doctors and stuff in the first game.
Okay.
The light crossbow is D6 damage? Or is it D8? I think it's D6.
What is?
Light
Crossbow.
crossbow.
I
Not heavy, is it?
So it's probably 6.
it's
And hand is 4.
yeah, it sounds about right.
I better start rolling better somehow.
So are we planning to stay the night here?
I think it'd be a good idea. Make sure I get all my get all.
Yes.
I'm down all 3 of my first level spells.
Yeah, I know.
So an 8-hour rest would probably be nothing but good for us.
A light crossbow is D8.
I would
a
have
heavy
to-
crossbow is D10.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, that's right. For a small person, it's D6.
Yeah. And the hand crossbow is most definitely D4 because it is much smaller.
Yeah.
Is there a way I could get a hold of the light crossbow to add to my arsenal?
Is there an extra
Shoot.
one?
Yeah. Do they have? You talking to the captain? Asking.
Yes.
Let me see if
If I need a light crossbow, there'll be plenty on the ground for me to pick.
And since that salve stuff made me feel better, I asked the medics if they've got any extra for me to take, and bandages and stuff, other first aid stuff.
we can spare some supplies, but we could really use your help around here too. I need, if you guys could help us out here in the chapel with a couple things, I could part with some supplies.
I mean, we have.
I
no
am
problem
not
with them.
sure my skill set fits this, but
I'm sure we can find something. I mean, most of it's pretty basic tasks, but we don't have enough hands to do it all.
We could always help out.
I mean, I'm willing to help.
I'm willing to
just not
help
sure I have
for.
this.
As
willing to-
long as we're safe, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm willing
helping
to-
out just to better our chances out there.
Yeah, I'm gonna help out. If
sure.
you guys help us out a little bit, we'll help you around here get things situated.
Says the lizard.
I'm not being shunned right now, so
Okay.
I'm okay with help.
No one's shunning anyone in the middle of a war.
No,
Actually,
all hands need to.
she says, I think I could use all of you different places.
No.
She looks at the druid. Can you help the medics with some of the wounded and really help us out? You
I
look
can do
like
that.
you might be able
Hey,
to
stuff some of that gross
handle
stuff in there.
that.
Yep, I can shove gross stuff down people's throats, absolutely.
And then
Do you have any more of that though?
No. When I rest, I can make some more. Like in the morning, like my morning routine is to meditate.
But you also want to try to
draw
want to get more.
and make some.
You want to get some of their good stuff too, though.
Yeah.
Because
they got
apparently,
the good stuff,
we got to take into account that I'm rolling really bad right now and getting slaughtered.
Fine. It's fine. We'll figure it out.
Okay.
all right, and then so yeah, she kind of looks at the lizard and says, "There's some guys breaking up some of the old furniture down the hall for firewood. Can you give them a hand? You look like you could probably do pretty good.
Swing an
with
axe.
I heft my axe up. And I take off.
You can't miss them. They're down the hall.
And I walk the wrong way. And then I turn around and realize that it was I turn around and I was like, yeah, I know, I just got turned around, that's
Your
all.
left. Your other left.
I just got turned around, that's all.
Let's see here.
Him moving right away.
She asked you if you'd be able to help the people preparing food for the next meal. They need some help moving water and
Yeah.
some different things.
I can totally do that.
All right.
Like a bitch.
Here's your hairnet and your apron.
Cool.
Yeah. And then they'll also need your help with the medics. There's a couple of special cases that could use some attention.
Oh, I'm not sure how I'm going to be able to help with that, but I'll
it's-
lend my
it's-
hand.
Yeah, you seem
Medics.
like you might be able to talk to some people. They need a little more attention than just what the medics give. So, over with the wounded, they direct you to a couple of survivors that seem to be suffering from wounds that they haven't been able to get to yet. They're both resting on pallets near the altar. One of them has a broken arm and several broken ribs. The woman, and then the guy.
It's crushed skull.
What are his injuries?
Very morbid.
Actually, he's a young boy who seems to have bites, covered in vicious bites and scratches. A young boy. They're both very injured.
Okay. Well, do you need heal checks then?
Yeah, go ahead and give me a couple heal checks.
There you go.
Hi. Nope. That's not very good. There's a 20
Okay.
on the day.
All right. So you get to work and you're able to help. You're a little slow at it, but you're able to patch them up. Firewood. Yeah, it's pretty much what she described. Down the hall in a small corner, there's some guys. There's two guys breaking apart furniture, support beams. Looks like a lot of just wooden debris. One of them's wielding a hand axe. The other one is actually trying to break off like pieces of furniture with his bare hands. So yeah, between your axe and your strength, you're not going to have any trouble There's.
Do I have to roll anything?
No.
Okay.
You're going to be able to attend.
Okay. I just tell them. I just go, hey guys, take a rest. I got this.
Okay. So
Because I'm a kind barbarian.
You said
And
it.
Berserker Rage.
Yeah. I just like, hey guys, why don't you go get some water and just take a rest? And as soon as
Take a
they're
rest.
out, I do the rage and just.
Okay.
I don't think they wanted splinters.
Splinters still
All
burn.
right.
They just burn a little faster.
So when you get over to the patient, they say this is Loic, and right now the guy is just sitting there very calmly. They kind of pull you aside, say his sister died when he was pretty young, and every once in a while he lapses into hallucinations, starts talking to her. If you could he needs this medicine every, I think he needs it. If you could just make sure he takes it within the next hour, he'll be fine, but I've got to go help these people over here, so I want to make sure I don't miss it. When he starts getting agitated, just tell him to drink this stuff. He'll be fine for the rest of the day, okay?
Sure.
All right. So just keep an eye on him. When he starts getting, you'll notice, he'll start getting a little agitated. Get him to drink his medicine. He'll be all right.
So, detect magic still
Yeah.
active.
I'm not
Or-
sure if there's anything really magical in here.
It's really just like cocaine and alcohol in a bottle.
I think everything is
And
Milk of the puppy.
Yeah.
He just like sits and shakes a little bit
Mundane.
after you feed it to him.
looking here.
Milk of the puppy.
Those, rations.
It's tiny.
Rations.
Not a lot.
Donation
A field
box.
ampule. Here's your shot of morphine and coke.
Right?
Get back out there.
Go get them, guys.
Yeah, nothing magical. Mainly from what you can see in the room, there's the candles in the alcoves. There's a couple of, there's some supplies where you see some lanterns, some vials of oil, rations on a shelf.
It was mostly for the medicine.
Oh yeah, none of the medicine is magic. All of it seems
But,
pretty mundane. Yeah, torches, the 2 lock boxes by the door. That's it. That's it in here. All right, food prep. Over on the side, there's several small fires set up with various cooking pots. They really, if you could they ask if you could get some water, and then there is a large stone bowl. Once you bring some water over, there's a stone bowl over there with a big stone in it. If you could grind up some more of that grain, that would really help us out.
Sure.
Okay.
All
right.
That.
So you guys set to your various tasks throughout the rest of the day. None of it's real strenuous or hard. None of it takes any of your supplies. And by the time it's done, dinner's ready. Everybody's starting to gather for dinner, and they invite you guys to eat with them since you helped out.
Nice. Thank you.
Kid doesn't
Much
have
obliged.
anything to tell or anything like that.
No, you do notice he starts looking around a little frantically. That's sort of the signal that he starts getting a little agitated, like he's trying to get up and move around. He's looking around like he's looking for somebody.
He's confused.
So yeah, he starts getting.
I'll give him the medicine.
Okay. It's not too hard to convince him. You catch him early enough. All right, so dinner's pretty basic.
Sure it is. Whatever they have
It's a
around.
pretty watery soup. They do manage to have a little bread. That's about it. There's not a lot to it. They are running really low on supplies.
Yeah, I was gonna I'm gonna sit next to the cabin and be like, dude, we can't stay here.
Yeah, most of us can't, but we're not sure where else to go. We can't get out.
There is a lot of meat and alcohol.
There's a lot of what? Oh, meat? Yeah, probably only I would like.
So, have you guys been outside of here to see? Like, have you sent people out to explore or gather supplies or anything?
Most people here have been running from the other parts of the asylum. we've scrounged as much as we can, but we can't get too much further with the creatures that have taken over.
What do you know about the creatures? What have you discovered?
Says, I don't know much wherever they came from. They emerged soon after the revolt. What's strange is that some of the patients and asylum staff say that in the nights before the uprising, they all had nightmares of exactly the sorts of things that stalk the halls now.
So it's like they knew it was coming.
Kind of like the nightmares we had.
Yeah.
Because we were here as part of the staff.
Do they have any discernible weaknesses that you're aware of?
Are we sure we're actually that we were part of the staff? Are we 100% positive?
No, we're not 100% positive, but we've been told.
We're not
Yeah.
positive.
We're just going off what we've been told.
Yeah.
We don't know much. We just fill them with as many crossbow bolts as we can if we see them.
Speaking of which, do you have any extras? Because I'd really like one.
I think we can dig one up that we can spare.
If that seems to work against them.
I mean, nothing special about it. They just put enough into them. I just want something long range.
What does their goals seem to be? Like, what are they attracted to? Are they attracted to people, survivors? Are they interested in the dead bodies? Are they...
We're not really sure. Some of them seem to be going through experiments. Some of them are almost mimicking the things that the people who used to work here did. It's really hard to tell why they're doing what they're doing. It doesn't seem to be a lot of organization to it or sense.
What about the head doctor that was here? What happened to him? Dr.
She knows that.
Dr. Lisandro.
Lisandro? Yeah, I met her once. She seemed like a capable person, but then the revolt happened.
What's she look like?
Lisandro? She did meet her once, specific in the description.
I feel like maybe they were doing some experiments here they shouldn't have been doing.
That brought something bad with
Yeah.
it. Yeah. I'm wondering, we can't stay here, obviously. I'm thinking that we ask and see if we...
Is there a
To
more
keep-
fortified location?
More
than
fortified
this?
location, and if we go out there... Obviously, we can't stay here. We need to scavenge and try to find a way out or something. I want to find out if we leave
Or you
here,
have
can
to
we take
scout.
some guys with us though, for extra support?
They don't
Because
have very many.
2 is still better than none. 1 is still better than none. I'm just trying to think here. Like, could we get at least one of these guys to go with us if we go out again for a little extra support? Because you have to realize, like, I'm a badass barbarian, but I just really got destroyed, and
die all the time.
I'm starting to think, I'm starting to get a little worried here, and I want a little extra help.
Are you a little self-conscious?
I'm a little self-conscious. My ego is taking a bit of a hit.
How many bolts can we rustle up?
He digs out a box of 20 that they can spare. I don't actually have a description of Lisandro. She gives you a pretty uninteresting generic description of a woman who you forget if you saw her.
Does that description match the description of the lady downstairs?
No.
No.
I didn't know if she was like masquerading as the head doctor and doing experiments.
That's a good thought.
She's masquerading as somebody, but not the head doctor.
Not the
Got it. Well, eat, rest, maybe some sleep.
I'm gonna talk to the
Possible.
captain before we're going to bed, though, and be like, hey, we can't stay here, and I'm gonna talk to him about my concerns. Like I said, like, we got to find more supplies and a possible way out. If we go scouting, and you give us these supplies that we need to go out there, Can we take one or two of you guys with us to clear some of these creatures out? Because otherwise, you're gonna die in here. We can't stay.
I do not. Let's see anything. I really can't spare any guards. Want to double check if there's any conditions to that before I say that for sure. But I can show you probably a better way to get around. We'll just need you to do something to get through it.
What something do we have to do?
I think I know where to start looking, but I don't think you'll like it. There's something. Well, it's probably better if I just show you.
Well, can we rest first?
Yes. Yeah. Well.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be like, show me in the morning, dude. I've had enough for today.
Yeah,
like, if you're not gonna tell me and you're gonna run this BS past me, I'm gonna go to sleep now, and we'll talk about it in the morning then.
It's whatever we can discern in the morning.
It's not going anywhere.
Okay.
Anyway. So,
awesome.
Yeah.
This sounds like something else to kill me.
It's what it is. It's a meat grinder that flips itself on and off every once in a while, and you have.
Yeah. Yep. Okay, so we wake up refreshed.
Yes.
Excellent.
So yeah, there is a meager breakfast of what was left over from the night before. And then she says, if you'll come with me, I'll show you there's an easier way to get to the other parts of the asylum and possibly get out of here. So she takes you through the double doors, and then at the end of the hall through the double doors, there's actually there's two doors on your right, and then there's a curtain straight ahead.
Yeah. I'm guessing we're going behind curtain number 1.
But yeah, there's a couple guards stationed by the curtain.
So now we're up to about 8 guards. There's 8.
No, it's
here.
including the 6.
Oh, that's okay.
This is part of the.
This is part of the party, the contingent.
There it is. Okay, so let's say through here, one of the guards pulls back the. I wonder if you hear it. No, it doesn't make any noise. So one of the guards pulls back the curtain, and behind the dingy curtain hanging from the ceiling, there's a massive stringy yellow fungus stretched across the stone blocks, cutting off the hallway. At its heart bulges and blinks a watery eye the size of a wagon wheel.
Yellow mole and a big eye.
Yeah.
A weepy eye?
A weepy eye, like a dripping, weepy, pussy, disgusting eye. And in the pupil of the eye, there appears to be a fanged mouth.
What the? It can't move though. It's just an eye.
It appears to be blocking
So who put that acid in the water?
a door.
It's like on a door blocking it?
Yes,
or?
there's a door. She says beyond that door is the main hall of the asylum and the rest of the building. You can't really go much further the way you guys were going. The halls have collapsed, but if you go through that way, you might be able to find out what's causing this and get everybody
so
out.
behind the weeping eye and mole is the door that we need.
Yes.
Behind the weeping.
Yes.
How far away is it?
not very far. You guys are within.
I asked though, yo,
Hey.
wait, what's behind those other 2 doors there? I'm thinking javelin in a second, but I just want to find out what's.
Why waste it?
There's a couple of offices that were used by the staff.
Stuff in there.
Don't waste your. Don't
waste my
waste your
javelin.
stuff.
What do
No.
you want to? Oh, magic missile.
Why waste a first level spell? I've got plenty of 0 levels at 2 and D3.
Just sit there.
Do we want to provoke? Yeah. Do we want to see what this thing does?
It's a fanged mouth, so in theory it talks.
Let's wake it up.
Can we like knowledge something or knowledge
Knowledge Arcana?
nature with the mold maybe?
Let me see if it is a natural creature.
I don't think it's natural.
I don't think it is either, but
Well,
I can't tell if it's magical either. I just want to shoot it.
first let me check something. Let me. Okay. So yes, they let you. Now, there is. Oh, there it is. Dirt. Okay. I need to see if it's a natural thing. So, no, it is not anything you would notice from the natural world. Gigantic eye at the center of a fungus-like wall. Oh, actually, you do hear faint sobs 10 feet away from it. So it's sobbing
it's
too.
sobbing. Don't
Yeah.
cry, Fangy Eye.
Do you say that?
So creepy.
Yeah. Is anyone trying to talk to it? Because this Marcus can.
Is there actually a picture of it?
Yeah,
Is there a picture of it?
that's what it looks like.
Yeah, it's a weeby eye.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty gross.
I'm assuming the weeping is causing the moldy fungusy stuff.
Maybe.
It's a logical conclusion.
Why is there
sort of
an
like
eye?
the disgusting crustiness you get when you're sick? And
Yeah, right.
So have you guys been observing this thing for a while? Is this all
Yeah,
it
if
does?
you get close to it, we can't get close to it, and if you attack it, it starts screaming, and it really bothers the patients. So we've sort of left it alone for now.
But so it screams, so it's vocal.
Oh yes, it's quite vocal.
Has anyone
talk to it.
attempted to talk to it?
It doesn't appear intelligent.
It's screaming. It's upset. It's hurting. What if you try to heal it? Cure it. It's a mold.
You have to touch it.
What if you put?
Can I detect poison?
You can try.
Sure.
Because I'm thinking maybe you shove some of those herbs in its mouth or something.
I don't want to get covered with it.
Yeah, if we put the herbs on an arrow and I shoot it with the
That's counterintuitive. Even I know that.
Is that like
So
I gave a character a mace of healing one time
A mace of healing.
because it was
So
the
I can
most
do
sadistic.
a wisdom check. Okay.
It's like double, quadruple damage on dead.
Yeah, it would be. Somebody named Ash just said, "Hey Rachel" in the chat. I'm a masher.
Asher's watching
Asher's
this.
my-
Hi, Asher.
Hope I didn't notice it too late. I just noticed it pop up.
He's probably long gone.
That's 16 wisdom.
And you're trying to detect poison.
Yes.
The fluid, there is definitely a smell that you've smelled before. It's not a good thing. It's not poison, but it's definitely not something you want to inhale a lot of.
Okay.
Something you smelled before.
Yeah,
Or something like
it's a
it. I would
natural-
probably know that's probably not a good smell.
It's a natural chemical. You want to waft, you don't want to
Yeah.
inhale sharply.
Don't breathe too deep, guys.
Well, we're out of the distance, but you notice if we got closer, you mean if we got closer, we don't want to breathe
Right.
too deep.
Yeah, right now it's just a faint whiff.
Okay.
I literally have nothing for this scenario.
I don't feel like I do either.
Other than throwing 0 level spells at it.
Well, I'm still thinking if one of us runs up and throws some of that shit in its mouth.
What is it?
I don't think this thing here is anything good.
No. And if it can talk, we don't have the proper skill set to actually talk to it.
How much have you attacked this thing and it stays there? Like how much? Like literally how much?
I think we're gonna have to attack it.
The first time we hit it, it started screaming, and we've left it alone since.
They only hit it once.
You hit it one fucking time and stopped?
Yeah.
That
It screams. You don't really, I mean, you just don't know.
We're about to.
So it
right.
has like a sonic attack, a scream.
Can
type
we stuff
thing.
our ears with some? Is there cotton
Yeah.
or cloth around?
Yeah, I'm
And-
sure we could do something.
Yeah. It's a
don't
it's a
have
huge freaking
silence.
eye. What if you flared it first too? It's a huge freaking eye with
I
a
have
mouth.
that as a 0 level spell, and I learned it again because
Just to see.
Yeah, but
just
it's a 0 level spell, so you can just cast it all you want, right?
yeah, but it doesn't do any damage. But
No,
I can
it's-
But
flare
it looks like an eye with a mouth in the center of it, so it might keep
What
you from doing
happens if
something.
I flare it? Everybody, close your eyes. Flare it.
Okay.
I'm just gonna walk away for a moment.
I just like look the other direction.
Before you flare, I think we should have everything ready for attack first.
Well, yeah,
we need to
that stuff-
we've got stuff in our ears,
I know what type of creature it is now, at least.
and I'm going to have my javelin ready.
Don't waste your javelin.
I obviously don't want to get close to this
Don't
thing.
waste it.
I'm just. I have 5
I
of
don't even know
them.
what this thing's stats are. It doesn't really have.
If it doesn't have stats, then are we not supposed to kill it?
Well, I mean, it's just not. It's not a creature that can be killed, so to speak. I mean,
If it bleeds, we can kill it.
give me a knowledge arcana check.
What about not?
That'll be 20.
Okay, so you recognize you've heard of this thing before in your studies, and this is some sort of. It's not really a creature. It's more like a living trap, often known as a haunt. You know they can be destroyed. You're not necessarily certain how, but it's not like a living thing.
Okay.
Oh.
So it's a trap.
So it's more of a
So let's spring the trap.
You know, it's commonly used by
No.
wizards to guard things.
no.
Or
Poke
to
it?
scare
No.
people away from
It's
them.
not like a trap that
Disappears and is gone after you trigger it. It
yeah, like
stays.
it's like a magical trap.
That stays until you find a way to get.
Yeah, and
Nobody
it
has
probably
to
needs
spell
like
magic.
dispelled.
That's a higher level spell.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It probably needs like dispelled, as opposed to
Probably needs to be dispelled.
like walking in there and poking it.
That's
until
one
it
thing to
dies.
get rid of magical stuff.
I don't think anybody has to spell magic at this level.
Or
Has anybody thrown, like, they've only attacked it one time.
Right.
So I'm going to use a 0 level spell.
Okay.
We're going to use Acid Splash.
Okay.
Does 17 hit? No, actually, that's, I'm forgetting to add my charisma bonus into that. Does 21 hit it?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
No,
It,
it's
it doesn't
stationary.
move, so it's pretty.
What are you thinking, rogue?
2 damage.
Trap is your
If
thing.
it does anything.
I just told you what I thought.
It does hit,
It's dispellable.
and it
it's
does
not.
start screaming. This almost like 3 separate voices screaming. It's really, really terrifying, actually.
I don't know. Or like,
Can the priestess dispel magic?
No, she has not been able to get rid of it with anything she's tried.
Did you detect magic on it?
I just threw acid in its face.
I know you did.
There it is. I know.
That's what I do.
Brett's mission
What
in life
about
is done.
that holy symbol that we had? What if we threw that in the mouth that we found in the other room?
I mean, it's not magic and religion don't really
Yeah, like-
blend.
It's just a symbol.
From what you guys
wasn't-
know, this is a different world.
All right, so for this round, do you guys do anything or just discuss?
Holding action,
Holy next.
covering our
Yeah,
ears.
I don't
Yeah.
think attacking this thing is the
Stuffing
answer
No, that's not the answer.
Apparently not.
to this.
I thought throwing magic at it may have done something, but apparently not.
Now, the acid clearly.
I still
seems
say
to
you flare. I
damage
say
it a bit.
let's try the flare. It's a freaking eye. Flare it.
Well, let's let him do his thing.
I think
Oh.
you did flare it, didn't you?
I thought
No,
he did.
not yet. No.
She didn't flare. We were waiting for.
I said flare.
Oh yeah, she did say flare, and we had
Yeah, she
our.
flared.
But you didn't.
You guys all ran away and were like, wait.
He didn't roll. He didn't
He didn't roll for it.
roll save.
Right, because that's right. I was looking to see if there was a save.
Yeah, that it had
There
stats.
doesn't appear to be one.
Does it have a stat block? We're definitely not supposed to kill it.
That's right, and it's also okay. So this is when you see the actual pupils sprout fangs, and they start. It actually comes out of the pupil and starts snapping, but it can't reach you from where it's at.
Yeah.
But all our attacks, we hit the eye, right?
You've only hit it once.
We've only hit it once.
Okay, and the other guys hit the eye once. Has anyone tried to hit the mold around it?
Or what about the mouth that just came out of the eye?
The mold is stationary.
Snappy mouth.
Yeah, is it still out?
Yes.
Can anyone aim at it
Currently snapping.
and shoot it? You want to shoot one of your
I've
spells?
already done an action.
So it's out.
Yeah.
I will attempt to throw my javelin
Okay.
at it.
Throw your javelin at it.
I don't know what the attack bonus is on the javelin.
Your dex, but I think you base your actual
Strength.
strength when
It's a
you
strength weapon.
Strength damage.
strength damage, but you're using your dex to aim.
So
Right.
dex. So it's a 16 is what I rolled.
Okay, you hit it. Give me a damage roll
So
Add your strength.
just add the strength to this.
to your damage.
No,
to your
You gotta roll
damage.
your damage.
So I roll damage with this.
No.
No, it's a
It
D6.
should say in damage in your damage box.
It's not. I got
it's
nothing
not.
there.
Oh, haven't filled it out yet. Okay.
I forgot
Yeah,
all that.
So it's a D.
Six.
It's a D6. Okay.
Yes.
And I add my strength to it.
Yes.
I do 8.
Okay.
That's not bad.
So write
That's pretty good.
1d6 plus
Yeah.
strength, whatever your strength bonus is then.
In the three voices that are screaming, you can now hear the words, "Who have I become?"
Oh shit. It's a riddle. It's a riddle now.
An eyeball in the mouth.
Who have I become?
In three overlapping, drowned-sounding voices. It also cries more. That fluid dripping out of its eye, and the smell increases.
The smell increases.
Yeah, it's the more of that fluid that comes out,
That's
the smell is
Range
very
30
pungent.
foot.
Well, we need to get something to put over our mouths then, our mouths and noses to breathe through, like water,
times 2
rags and
equals 20.
water.
Okay.
Dilute that
I like this
smell.
Okay.
But
And we need to stand at a distance.
it obviously though it does have stats because I rolled damage on this guy.
Well,
But it doesn't have like the stats of a something that.
hit it again.
Is the mouth still out?
It is.
But I've used my turn.
Right. So you
Yes.
guys gonna do anything this round?
So you guys have to use your ranged weapons on the eye if you're gonna do anything.
All right, I'll throw a dart.
Okay.
19.
Okay, you hit.
One point.
Okay.
She's so strong.
It is just a dart.
She's so strong though.
So nothing else happens.
No, it's still screaming.
Oh, I do get +2, so it's
Oh.
3.
There you go. There you go.
Total.
Sorry.
All right. So the dart strikes the center of the eye, right next to the javelin,
Add my bonus.
and
Derp.
the eye and fungus slowly starts to wither away and drip off of the door. The screaming dissipates, and it becomes a puddle of disgusting, smelly ichor at the base of the door.
Hey, if you
I just
got
like look at the priest and be like, "You guys tried that before?"
if you got any empty vials, you might want to
No.
scoop some of that up
We hit
because
it-
you might
we
be
hit
able
it
to
once.
weaponize that. I mean, I didn't say that to the druid,
Well, yeah, I could totally coat my darts with that.
but is it natural? It's not natural.
What?
It's not natural.
Does it matter?
To a druid, it would.
Using unnatural things against unnatural things isn't really.
If anything, to study it and find out what it is.
Yeah, it's true.
To rid the world of it. I'll find a way to spin this.
Yeah, probably. Scoop some up in a vial.
Okay.
Some goo.
All right.
So you got really close to it and she's fine scooping it up.
Yeah.
Nothing
You cover your mouth, right? Is that right?
Yeah.
nothing happened, okay. So now we need to clean this up and go through.
Yeah, like, this needs irrigated.
Yeah, we gotta get this shit cleaned up so we can get past and go through the door here.
Okay.
Dilute it with water. Wash it away.
Yeah, does that work? Then? Okay.
What?
Water's kind of at a premium right now.
But they weren't able to go past this door. They can at least go past this door now and try to salvage other stuff.
And we just
And we
kind of
didn't use-
step around it and
we didn't-
open the door.
We didn't use all our water, I don't think.
But
We can
it's
use
kind of a hot
Yeah.
commodity.
Yeah, we used a
So-
little bit of it, just enough to get by.
Sure. Still
I'm
cover my
assuming
mouth
they
when I
said-
go by because
Pick up your
Rain
hand.
barrels.
I'm picking up my javelin, and I'm getting my great axe out
You
before we
got
go through
that?
the door.
Get what?
get that dart up off the ground.
Yeah.
You really want that dart?
You want that dart?
Why not?
You want that dart?
I do.
You don't know where it's been.
Know exactly where it's been. I know where I put it.
It's been in a gross eye, mouth thing.
He took his javelin. You're not giving him shit.
Javelin's bigger.
There's more grabbing room on a javelin. Darts are more small.
Are you saying there's words
So-
on a javelin?
I flung poo the last episode.
I'm
I'm
true.
just
And
saying.
nobody
Okay.
has washed their hands. There's that.
I mean, you could have washed your hands. I don't know.
She didn't help cook.
Yeah, that's true.
No way did the cooks wash their hands?
No, she just used her poopy hands to heal people. My freaking face is
Including
festering.
you.
Like, hey, why is the side of my face
Why is it dumb?
infested?
I don't understand why this is dumb.
Infected, I mean.
Yeah.
He's a lizard. He's used to that.
Yeah.
So we gonna go through this door, y'all?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's going first?
Let me look at the door to see if it's further trapped.
Oh, you're gonna check the door for traps?
Yeah.
You don't find any traps on the door.
Cool. It's safe, guys. Go ahead.
You are the sneaky sneak guy.
I'm also not the meat. So I'm not going through the door first.
You are meat and sneaky.
How am I sneaky?
Marcus says your character's sneaky.
You're sneaky.
Am I sneaky? Sneaky?
You're a lizard
You're a
man.
hunter.
Okay, well, I'm gonna...
Full-blooded lizard man. You're kind of a hunter.
Okay, instead of being all brazen and bashing in doors now, I have kind of learned from my experiences, so I'm going to try to creak open the door sneaky
Cool.
sneak-like.
I'm gonna sneak behind them.
I'm gonna be sneaky sneak and open the door slowly and
Alright.
try to creep in and see what,
Shield.
as I slowly open it,
Yes.
kind of observe before just blasting in really quick.
All right.
Like, I'm starting to learn now. I am teachable.
It's fine.
Good boy.
Okay. So it opens up into a large room. Let's see if I can get you sort of a very large room. Easily about 60 feet across left to right and another 60 feet
That is a big room.
ahead of you before opening up into a large hallway that continues down that way. There is, the only furnishings are a table in the center with a chair behind it. Appears to be almost like a reception area. There's a set of double doors on the left-hand wall. White tile, spiderweb with cracks lines the walls of the cathedral-like hall. The prominent oval desk faces the staunch double doors on the right, while hard benches and portraits of somber doctors line the walls. Regal stairs ascend toward a second floor, but rubble has crushed the upper flights, blocking passage. Lofty windows girded by bars reveal yellow mist seething just beyond. So there's the double doors on the right that the desk is facing, there's double doors on the left wall, and then there's a hall straight ahead going off.
And the fog and windows are on the right side, and left is the stairs.
Yes, I believe so, yes.
So the right door leads outside where there's fog.
Yes, that would be it.
So
Yep.
we don't do that. By the way, time out. Did we get our supplies for doing our chores and helping them out?
Yes,
We got
yeah,
our
they
supplies?
actually
I
give
would
you
think so.
some rations.
What about our healing
they
stuff,
give
too?
you some of their,
So here's for you
some of their
then.
medicine.
It's probably something you want to carry.
Yeah.
How much medicine?
Let's say 6 applications,
It has an application.
and it will be like a minor healing potion.
Okay. And what else did they just
Like
just
Cure
rations and stuff then?
Yeah,
Okay.
some of the minor supplies.
Okay.
It's fair. They let you fill your water.
I just wanted to make sure we got the healing stuff.
You got the healing stuff. All right.
And now you got my crossbow.
Okay, so I'm gonna kind of creep in, and since I am the meat and I open the door slowly, well, can you? I kind of look back and see if you want to check in here.
Do you like look back and I'm like directly behind you?
Yes, yeah. So I'm like, I just kind of turn around, shrug, like nothing, and kind of do this so you can see around me, like there's nothing. Okay, so I'm gonna walk into the room slowly. It's well lit?
Only there's a faint glow coming from the yellow mist through the windows, so it's lit enough to see.
Could I do a
It's
perception
not.
check, see if I see anything in the shadows?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, we can all do that.
Yeah.
As he moves to the door, I immediately dart to the shadows.
Okay.
So the perception, you do your
That I
total bonus
don't know what's
too.
going on.
Yeah.
I don't even know what my name is.
Oh god, I got a nat 20.
Okay. You don't see anything except for the party rogue sneaking through the shadows. Well, maybe. Go ahead and roll your sneak.
That's not bad. That's 19.
Okay, so you see nothing but the party rogue sneaking through the shadows.
Okay.
Of course, on shit that doesn't matter, I rolled a 20.
Can we search the desk?
You can. Let me see if there's any, if it's a desk like that. Yeah, there is some blank sheets of paper, half a dozen or so. There is
I'll take those because I'll make scrolls.
Is there anything written on this?
Is a dried
Some
up,
blank sheets of paper.
How many people?
5 pieces of paper? Pieces of paper?
6.
6 pieces of paper.
There is an inkwell that has spilled across the top of the desk. The burned down stub of a candle. Not much else of use.
Okay.
The old quill pen is broken and on the floor.
Hey, detect magic.
I don't think there's anything
No, I
here.
don't think there is either. I could be wrong, but
Come back later.
Magic stuff doesn't usually burn out and or break.
Yeah.
And if it breaks, then there's a big boom.
yeah.
Oftentimes, yes.
So, we obviously don't want to go out the front door into the fog. We want to go into the left door.
I guess. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to sneak open. Do you want to check it for traps before I do
Left
this?
door.
Can you check this door for traps before I go sneak in?
I mean, I can.
Yeah.
Sure.
Thank you, please.
You can try.
I'll be the meat. You at least check and make sure that I'm gonna not try like as I open
Sure.
the door.
Yeah.
I'll trigger any trap as I go in, but the initial.
Well, if I find a trap, I can also disarm the trap
Okay.
for you, so you don't have to.
I mean, if there's
Take
a
it
person,
in the face.
a person behind it, I'll take that brunt as the meat.
Oh yeah.
But if you can,
That's the whole point.
yeah, if you can take the trap out, I will sneak through.
Oh yeah.
Deal.
Sure.
All right.
I can do what I can.
Well, yeah, there's cookies in there, aren't there?
There are cookies in there if you'd like some.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait till after we check for magic and not or
Okay.
check for traps and stuff.
Okay.
I will investigate this door as if checking for traps.
And you do not find any traps on the door?
Okay, I'm gonna sneak slow again. Slow and steady to open the door. What do I roll for that?
To open it?
To sneak, open it and to look in.
Roll stealth.
Just roll a dice. It's an S.
It's a dex,
It's a
but-
dex. But
Dex.
I don't have anything, so I just add dex to it. An 11.
Okay.
Roll better than you do. Would've been okay. Oh.
All right. The door opens.
I don't like the sound of that.
I think I'm glad I at least tried to sneak open the door.
Okay. You open the door and you see sagging shelves held together by dust and an extensive system of rolling ladders, bringing a library of husky, dull-looking tomes.
Ooh, I like this one.
At the room's center broods a heavily worn table, surrounded by uncomfortable chairs. A chandelier of iron vines dangles above. The scents of leather and old paper pervade the high ceiling space, but so does a distinct bestial musk.
Oh.
Sort of smells like the rodent prey that is common for your people.
Your nemesis is on the other side of the door.
So, can I perception and see if I know what this nemesis is? If by the smell, by scent, using perception?
Oh yeah, you can tell. It's a rodent of some sort.
But I can't tell
There are rodents
specifically.
in here. Oh, you can't tell what kind of rodent by its poop, no. You just know it. I mean,
Okay,
it's
I didn't
just-
know. Okay.
It's
Just-
distinctly rodent odor, though. Like anybody
Okay.
who's raised rats or mice knows what rodent poop and pee smells like.
I didn't know if it was anything special type of
No,
specific. It's okay.
No, you just know it's some sort of rat or mouse.
Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and continue opening the door
Okay.
because since that's all I smell or whatever.
Yep. Smells like rats.
Okay.
Lots of them.
Got. Ooh,
Well, it'd have to be lots of, or
Yeah.
they'd have to have been here a long time.
yeah.
Yeah, to have the smell.
All right. So you open the door and move into the room. Let me see. Or you just open the door. Did you move in?
I just opened the door.
Okay. So you open the door all the way. The rest of you can see the library beyond. Definitely old and not used as often as you would think. Let's see, list of books.
This would be a good place to detect magic.
You do notice that several of the lower shelves have had their contents scattered across the floor. And that's it. That's all you can see from the doorway.
How lit is this room?
So the crazy folk came in and tore up the library.
I don't think this is any more lit than
Probably not.
the rest of it's been. I think all of you guys have dark vision, don't you?
Low light, yeah.
Where do you see low light?
Except for you.
Okay, I do a perception, see if I see anything in the shadows.
You've probably got
Yeah, you-
infravision,
probably have-
being your lizard.
Yeah, low light. I think
Low light?
lizard
Low
or
light.
low light vision.
So what does that give me? I don't.
It just allows you to see. It allows you to see in the dark as if there's a dim moonlight.
Okay, so can I perceive if I see anything?
You don't see anything.
Okay, nothing. Okay.
Nothing.
All right, I'm just gonna walk into the room then.
Okay.
My axe ready, just walking into the room
Okay.
ahead of everybody.
He's walking in.
I'll follow.
You do see on the other side of the room, I believe, a set of doors. And double check that. Yes.
But
There's
you
a
don't-
set of doors on the opposite wall.
But there was no magic detected here that he saw or anything.
Well, I didn't detect
He didn't
magic
detect
Oh,
yet,
you did too. Okay,
but I could roll it. I mean, it's not that hard.
right. But I just walk in and continue walking towards the next door, just at the ready. It's just a narrow library type thing,
What kind of books
isn't
are
it?
in here?
Actually, do give me a perception check since you were doing it.
Damn it.
Looking.
10.
Okay. All right. Everybody else go ahead and give me perception checks too.
Well, let's become
Before
more
walking in,
perceptive
I'm
than the
gonna
last
throw
time.
mage armor again.
Okay.
Oh, what was that in 13? Okay. 13 on the dice. 18.
18. Okay, so you're busy doing your casting. What'd you get?
11.
Okay, so you guys are just kind of looking around the room but not really seeing much.
Yeah, I'm kind of like just chilling in the doorway.
You see something moved on top of the bookshelf.
There's something on top of the bookshelf, guys.
Okay, freeze. Which side?
Wherever I
On your
point.
left, yeah.
Okay, so I ready myself up, facing up to the left side there.
Okay.
Was it big?
No, it was big enough for me to notice the movement, so
She didn't notice how big it was. She didn't
Not
notice
exactly.
size.
Something moved.
Just something moved.
I imagine if you're looking up at the bookshelf and you barely saw this thing up there, it's probably, you can't see all of it.
Okay, I'm just gonna
The
say
angle.
What now?
flare it.
Close my eyes.
I like
Close,
the-
close my eyes.
Everybody close their eyes. Psh, flare.
Okay.
And as soon as she's done, I open my eyes just to see if I can find out what the hell this thing is.
Okay, there's definitely, when the flare goes off, there's definitely a screeching. There's actually several screeching, chittering sounds from up near the ceiling.
Bats.
Premium birds.
So we shouldn't have flared. We should have
There we
sneaked all the way
That's
through.
They already knew we were here.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the DC on that?
13.
13.
What? My dice.
Uh-oh.
2 20s in a row. Come on.
Two very not blinded Jordans.
That's worth a try. They screeched. We know where they are now.
And we know what they are.
Okay.
Well, we know they're rodents, and we know where they are.
So yeah, you do know two of them sound like they were up on your left and one of them was up on your right. I'm gonna go ahead and need initiative because that was your surprise.
My God.
13.
I can't roll when it matters. Can't.
It's alright.
Sometimes you have nights like that. You just
Shayra?
can't. 15.
Nimmo,
11.
That's not bad.
Gravin,
10.
10. Better than the road. And Cyrcen.
19.
Yeah.
Guess you're going first, sir.
All right,
Unless the bats
Cyrcen.
go first.
The flash went off. You heard the screeching, chittering sounds. Your mage armor is cast during the surprise round. What are you doing? The room is still bright enough. You were able to catch sight of 3. Actually, you would have seen them. So there are 3 creatures. This is tiny in size, but they're still pretty decent size. Hideous amalgamation of rat and human. Long-haired rodent with hand-like front paws and a face reminiscent of the face of a leering old man. Long yellow incisors inside its mouth, akin to those like the jaws of a rat.
That sounds very awful.
Okay.
Yeah.
It sounds like it needs to die.
Yeah.
That sounds
It
rather
sounds like we're just gonna just kill these things for the sheer
like you just need to not exist
like
anymore.
this is absolutely horrid and disgusting. Like you just need to die.
They're pretty awful.
This is an unnecessary amalgamation of things.
I'm gonna level the crossbow and
Okay.
Go for it.
take a shot.
Pretty good shot.
Yeah, it's a 21.
Okay.
That ought to do
That's definitely a hit.
And 8 damage.
You going after one of the ones on the left or the one up on the right?
The one up on the right.
Okay. How much damage?
8.
Okay. That one is like pawing at his face too. All right.
So basically, you shot the one that was blinded instead of the two that weren't blinded.
It was by itself.
it. Yeah.
I picked a target. I picked a weak target and I went with it.
Yeah.
That's what I guess. I don't know.
Can I spear it with top of the bookshelf?
I think it's within reach.
I would think so with a spear.
I don't think the ceilings in this area are high enough. Let me double check that, but yeah, I think it's going to be within reach. You're using like a normal spear, right?
Yeah.
We know these things are actually kind of tough because I guess we don't.
Yeah, I'm going to say they're within reach of spears.
Okay. Oh man. 9.
Okay. Yeah, 9's going to miss. Okay.
Oh, it's par for the course.
Can't win them all.
Nimmo.
Druid. No.
Wow, actually, I rolled ahead of them. Huh? Okay. Since I'm tall, can I hit one with the axe? Since I'm pretty tall as a barbarian.
What's your height?
I put 8'2".
I think that might be out of your reach. Double check.
I think I might have gone too tall with the guy.
No.
8'2" is a little much for the blizzard guy.
You may be the tallest lizard guy on Earth, but it's okay.
I mean, that's when you're standing straight up. I'm betting you slouch a little bit.
As a lizard, yeah.
Yeah, at your height, 8 foot high, yeah, you'll be able to reach them.
Okay, but I'm not overdoing it with the 8'2" thing.
No?
You don't think? Okay. I just want to make sure that was a point of concern. Okay, so I'm going to try to swing with my axe at one of them. The one up top to the. So I'm in front, so the one closest to me, so.
Right
This
or the
one.
left?
The right.
The right? Okay.
Yeah.
He's the one pawing in his face, just took a crossbow bolt to your chest.
No.
Yeah,
Sorry.
the one on the right.
The one on the right. No, I'm going for one of the ones on the left because I looked left. I'm going to the one on the right hand side of the
okay.
left side is
I
what I
gotcha.
meant. So those two. So the one nearest to me since I'm in the front. So this
Sounds
one
good.
versus this one.
Okay.
Natural 20.
I'll take that.
20.
Nice. That would be a critical.
Yeah. So my damage is 1d12 plus 5.
So it'd be 2d12.
Critical hit
No.
chart.
No, it's not.
3.
Huh?
That's times 3
Oh, it's times 3.
because he has the great axe.
So he just rolls it and times it by 3.
I just rolled this in times
Or
by
does he?
3.
Yes.
Or does he roll 3?
Let me double check that.
Okay.
Because criticals are slightly different.
Finally a crit that mattered.
The charm.
Matters a lot right now.
Criticals rolled max damage is. How many criticals rolled and max damage? Okay, yeah, so go ahead and give me the damage. It's whatever you're, so yeah, I think it's times 3 with that.
11 times 3.
Well, you roll the dice.
We rolled.
Oh, I think so. So 11.
Yeah.
So there's an 11 plus a 1, so 12.
12.
And another 1.
13.
13.
Plus your strength.
Oh. 13. So 16 damage for my strength modifier.
16 damage,
16
and that
damage.
inflicts a major wound.
I love how I rolled 2 1s in a freaking row.
It's okay. It happens. Again, it's par for the course for the evening.
All right.
Oh wait, I didn't add my +5 either though on my axe.
That's just the attack.
That's attack.
It's +5 to attack.
It's 1d12 +5 damage is what it says.
Yeah,
here.
that's your strength. And strength it's strength in half for two-handed weapons.
Yeah.
So,
So which modifier am I using? Is it +5 or the +3 that I did? Because it's
+5.
Okay,
because strength
so
in
I
half.
only did 3.
Yeah.
So it's actually add 2 more damage. I did 18 damage.
18.
So okay.
There we go.
All right. Yeah, you cut him nearly in half.
Okay.
Nearly.
Alright.
Sweet.
Okay.
All right. So
That's more like what we want from you.
Yeah. So when you add the strength off this damage, I'm not looking off that modifier. I'm doing the +5
yeah.
down here.
Okay. Look at the weapon.
I was
damage.
doing the set.
Because it's
Okay.
strength in half because you're two-handed.
Okay. Gotcha.
Gravin.
I'm gonna shoot a bow.
Okay. Which one?
Whichever one he was shooting at, because he was the first to kind of like add, so
Okay.
that's what caught my attention.
Okay.
So that's where I'm shooting.
That's the one up on the right, pawing at his face.
So that's a 20 altogether.
Okay, that would be a hit.
I have a d6 somewhere. That's 4 damage.
4 damage.
So like,
All right. And now it's their turn. All right, let's see what these guys do. Because
What fun do these guys
Yeah.
these have seriously.
they have infectious disease.
You have rabies.
do? You have rabies.
Now I have rabies.
I think I might have had rabies to begin with.
Wow.
I'm gonna go use the restroom and check and see what she's doing because I don't hear anything.
She's not doing anything.
She's not even trying. No.
I know you tried to coax her, but it doesn't work. You just have to be mean. What she's gonna do, she's just gonna let me remove everything from her room.
That's what she does.
Kids.
Yay!
I tried. See, when my parents said clean up your room or it's all going in the trash, we cleaned our goddamn room.
Yeah.
My kid, I'm like, clean up your room or I'm gonna throw it away. I didn't want it anyway.
Well, yeah.
I know, that's the. So what do you do with that?
And
what
toe chest you go.
What was your?
Nothing you can do with
What do you
that.
do?
Like,
Yeah.
Do you really want to throw away all the shit you bought him? Or, I mean,
Hope chest.
That's what's gonna happen because I'm planning on taking a bunch of stuff to Goodwill. So
yeah. Well, that's what somebody else had said with
Yeah.
Fallout 76.
Oh.
That, like, you start Fallout 76, you sit down at the computer, you're playing Skyrim.
Oh, I'm not surprised.
So, just gotta wait till he gets back to break down what happens here, because this is gonna all go down pretty quick.
okay.
Rachel, are we going too close to 10? Maybe a little after 10?
Probably.
Probably pretty close to that.
Pretty close to 10. So what, we got about an hour and a half. You got
Hour and 20 minutes.
Alright,
Yeah.
Hour and 20 minutes.
Hour and 20
Don't
minutes. I don't know. I didn't have my time.
don't give her that kind of
Don't give her that hope. Crush those dreams.
crush them hard. Hey, Derek,
The best part of this whole thing is that we never would have thrown all this stuff away. We would have just like taken some things, but it's been like ongoing.
I
so now-
still have stuff from the last time
Yeah.
in the bedroom. So
Yeah,
in the other bedroom. So
you know.
There's one girl I know that made her
consequences.
daughter crush her own phone with a hammer. Like she sat her on the front porch and she's like, "Here's a hammer."
Have you ever seen the YouTube video of the dad that runs over all of his son's video games with the lawnmower? Oh my god.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure those guys do that
My dad-
staged.
my dad threatened
That
that.
is. When the guy goes over the lawnmower with his
Oh,
games
he
and stuff.
staged.
Yeah.
There's a couple
They do a
of
couple
channels like that where the family, they're all in on it. They do staged stunts like that.
Yeah.
And they do the
I
over the
don't
top
know.
freak
He
out.
seemed pretty. I could be wrong.
I don't know. It didn't seem like that kid was.
I didn't hear you.
No.
Sorry.
No,
I did not hear you.
I didn't say it.
We did that
I'm
once. We
sorry.
boxed up
You
some
want
of
one?
this stuff.
Yes, please.
And
Okay.
we never asked for it again. So it's like, sure, we can clean out his room.
So then what do you get like Christmas? Like you just don't, I mean,
You just don't get
I'm
nothing.
not going to get any, I'm not going to get very much
Yeah.
because what's the point?
Right.
You get clothes and underwear.
Yeah.
Even that she's got too much of.
It's fine.
It's very difficult.
I can also get rid of that stuff too.
Well, I feel like we live in an age where people
They don't value the
get
materials.
so much stuff that it's not appreciated.
No.
And so how do you make them appreciate it?
You can't.
You have to instill that upon them. Make them value what they have. Make them buy it.
Yeah, I bought a lot of the stuff that I had when I was a kid, but still I got a ton of stuff for Christmas. But listen to my parents, you know. My dad would just give me a look, and I'm like, oh, I better break
It was different.
But it's because we also don't.
It was different.
We're not as harsh on our children as that.
No,
But also beat your children when we were growing up.
Like, you still can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's just
my brother
It's just
and I-
it's
frowned
looked down
upon.
upon now.
I
Yeah.
don't know. We got away with an awful lot.
And my dad, you know, but my dad.
We got away with a lot
Yeah.
because that was the sanctuary.
That's true.
Because he was leaps and bounds better than his brother and sister.
Because you
True,
know my brother and sister, and there were worse alternatives than allowing the chaos to happen in our house as opposed to in a cornfield somewhere or.
But you know, my
knows
dad never touched us. My mom spanked us from time to time. My dad never did, but if we were acting up in church, all my dad had to do was he would look
Yeah,
at
I
my
know,
mom,
right?
And that was it. That's all he did. He'd
Yeah.
just give us a look, and we're like, all right, we're done.
Many of my friends were afraid of my dad well into their teens
Yeah.
because he's
Imposing.
an imposing dude
Yeah.
for a long time. But he used to beat the shit. Like beat
No,
our
I'm getting the
asses.
teenage
Yeah.
girl attitude, like whenever I was talking to her, where she's just
So
looking
did
at me
my
like,
son.
But
It's terrible.
I don't like.
she's talking again. Why is she talking? You know what I mean?
You did it though.
Yeah, I know.
You did it.
Well, that's what I'm like. I can see it, and I'm like, yeah, I know that she's not going to do anything. So, and that's fine. She can spend the whole weekend doing that, and then she can go and.
Why don't you just give the light?
Why?
Again, because it's frowned upon in our society now, and so
If she's giving you that look and she's
That's
like, oh
not-
yeah, I'm not.
well-
gonna
That's
do
not an
it.
appropriate response to a look.
Well,
Yeah, there were a couple times.
there's
Yeah, we
been.
got popped in the mouth a couple times.
She smarted off to me one time when she was in the back seat of the car. She had a smart mouth remark, and I was like, "You're lucky I'm driving because if I hadn't been driving, you'd have been popped." Then the next night, she said something, and I didn't smack her very hard, but it was just enough to where she was like, "Oh my god!"
Wow.
And I was like, "I told you last night to knock out that smart mouth,"
Yeah.
and I didn't have a problem with that. Then she didn't do that going forward.
Yeah, there's a difference between cuffing a kid in the mouth as opposed to hitting them, you know.
It was just like this little.
And I think,
Yeah.
what when you look back, you're like, man, he beat my ass real good. But like the reality is, probably wasn't hitting me that hard.
Yeah, no.
Because I was
No,
like,
probably not.
Because as a kid, your pain tolerance is not.
it's like
Well, not
shocking.
only that,
and
but I think it's more. It's like.
yeah, I mean,
You know,
it's like,
they say
you
it
freak
damages the
out.
psyche. Like, I know that Dad spanked us, and or Mom and Dad did. Actually, I don't know which one of them did. I know they did.
Yeah,
I do
right.
remember that I got spanked, but do I remember
Which one of them
specific
did?
ones or who
What?
did it?
What?
Or
Just jumping way off topic.
oh yeah, we totally are. Yeah.
So,
We're talking about
Rattling
something that my
is
child doesn't
Yeah.
want to clean her room.
sorry.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So it's bastards.
Yeah. So the one that's nearly cleaved in half tumbles to the ground, bleeding all over the books and twitching.
perceivably is dead.
Yes.
Perceivably.
The one that was clawing in his face turns and disappears into a hole in the wall. The
Aww.
other one
But we can track it.
Light it on fire.
is raising her hands and saying, please, no kill, I help.
Great.
Talks?
And talk.
They look hideous, but they are helpful.
Oh, they may not have all been helpful.
They might not have. They might have. They may not have been
We probably
cooperative.
picked exactly the right ones we
don't
needed
know.
to kill.
You guys attack him first.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey,
No kill.
we're in an asylum. We don't know what's friendly and what's foe.
Shit, I actually feel really bad right now. Like
Don't
really
even.
bad.
Don't even.
That is out of character for you.
Yeah. No, I told you I was a huggy bear. I get mad barbarian rage for the most dumb reasons.
Lizards eat rodents.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, that's true.
It makes you a little hungry.
Okay, me personally, as a player,
As a human
feels
being,
bad,
yes.
as a human being.
Right.
My character is like ready to slice this other dude in half, but
So why are
Holds
you
himself.
skulking in the shadows?
with that fog and shit out there,
We live here. We live in the wall, hiding from everything else.
What's everything else?
All the monsters and the things in the fog, and they eat people.
wait. So
Wait,
you
what?
say you live in the wall, hiding from these things? What were you doing out right now?
The books make good nest.
Yeah.
Just want to make sure that they're not
Time out.
being assholes.
What's eating what?
They're eating people.
Who's eating people?
I don't know. I hear them.
You hear them eating
I
people.
hear them eating people. They're screaming
Where?
everywhere.
Everywhere. So if you can get in between these walls, I imagine you know this place pretty well?
I know some. We don't go some places.
Well, I'll tell you what.
That's the places we need to go.
If you want to bring your friend back out here, I would be more than happy to heal him up because we feel kind of bad. But we ran into some rodents that
We're not
weren't so nice.
friendly.
And so we assumed, and that was bad on our part. So
What bad about it? One of your two friends. One of your two friends can be healed. Oh, my bad about that, dude.
the one only ran in the whole. The other
No, I'm
one
talking
is
about the one I
still-
cleaved in half.
Oh yeah. The one that's twitching on the floor and bleeding out.
I can't really say that.
Okay. Is
That
one,
one might be a little too far
Is
gone.
one of your friends back going to help? Would that help persuade you?
Persuade. No, she's willing to help if you don't kill her.
Yeah.
But you're just gonna be nice and
just
help.
a goodwill.
Yeah.
I would, because I kind of feel bad about
Yeah. Okay.
He not come back.
it. Okay. All right. Well,
You're right. He might be bleed out, and he may.
if you're willing to help us, we would like to get rid of these monsters.
And find a way out of here. Maybe a way out of here without encountering monsters.
That would be preferable, but I don't think that's gonna happen.
I'll mention it in passing, though.
It's funny. It's like she agrees to help, but then it doesn't say how.
It doesn't say how.
And then it's like, you figure it out from there. How big are their little holes?
You do see, when you saw the one disappear through the hole, I think they're not quite 5 feet across.
That's a
They're
pretty big
huge
hole.
holes, so
Yeah,
we could crawl in between the walls, right?
Maybe most of us.
Some of us
The two of
might.
you probably could with some of your gear left behind.
Who's the two of us?
The two smaller ones, the elves.
The elves.
Well, no, you're not small.
I'm 5'8".
Probably just you.
Just me.
Yeah. You could crawl into the dark hole with them.
Where they talk about nesting with others and we just kill one, not
Okay.
two of their friends.
It's okay.
They're intelligent. It'll be okay.
All right. I'll go.
In the hole?
Why not?
For the exact reason that I said.
All of them are in there?
He talked about making nests. There's others there. They were out scavenging,
Okay, well,
and we just slaughtered one of them. They do want to help, but I think we need to stay out of their realm when not all of us can be there. I'm just saying.
okay.
One of them agreed to help.
Yeah.
Right, one of them agreed to help. Only
Alright.
We
one.
didn't know about the other two.
And you're going in alone. They didn't see me cleave their friend in half and get scared.
All right.
I'm just saying.
Make a lot of sense.
Lizard guy's making sense.
I
I don't know what to do about that.
She climbs slowly down. You notice this one has 2 tails.
2 tails.
Is that because she's getting ready to divide into 2 different rats?
Maybe. You don't know what these things are. It's just a sound.
Wait, but I'm used to them, so do I notice that the two tails mean anything?
You've never seen these things before.
You're
You just
I just used to rodents. I thought you
Yeah.
were okay, gotcha.
No.
Okay, so
They look like rats and they smell like rats, but they're talking and moving like people. So it's really weird
They're
for you.
intelligent.
yeah.
That is weird.
So I'm curious. So I'm really keeping my eye on this thing.
Okay.
I'm really like.
Does it have like a abnormally large head?
No,
Just,
not abnormally large.
It's like an old
It's actually
man
sort of
head
small.
on the back.
So what help are you gonna get from this dude?
I don't
What is-
know because he was looking it up and they didn't.
Oh,
Birds.
this is-
It doesn't tell me. So she's just gonna go with you and like be helpful. I guess.
Okay.
okay.
Make it
Well, what's
so we're
the-
not
How about-
snuck attack.
What's
How about
past-
tell us where the dangerous places are?
Yeah, tell us
So-
which. Yeah, give us a heads up when dangerous areas. Like
The
is through
areas
that
you don't go in.
Is that just through that door safe? Up ahead?
Well, nothing's safe, but there's areas where they won't go.
Yeah.
We don't want to
Will you
go
go
where
to the
they
next
won't
room?
go.
Is what I'm gonna ask.
I would actually argue that point.
Or what? We would want to go where they don't want to go.
Well, if our mission here is to like find a way out,
That might be where they.
that
wanna
we
go.
may have to go through things in order to get out.
Well, we
Okay.
just are more careful then.
Yeah, but two. You know what? I don't know if I trust this fucking thing. Because I don't. Okay, so this little shit is gonna tell us.
Smells like food too much.
Is going to
Yeah.
go through. It's gonna tell us
It's
which door
not the-
that's safe
That's
as soon
not
as
the
it's gonna
end-all,
go
be-all.
into.
We're
I know.
still gonna check for traps.
I know.
We're still gonna be sneaky.
I'm not talking about traps. I'm talking be like, yeah, behind this door is safe. So go through there. There's like 8 monsters,
It's
and
not
this
the end-all,
this
be-all.
little guy's gone. Okay. Well.
And then we kick that thing out into the room and we run away.
Yeah, exactly. You kill it and eat it
Okay.
in front of all of its friends.
Okay. I'm just making sure because I don't trust this thing.
Okay.
Because
You don't have to rightly trust it. They just offered to help. It doesn't mean offering help does not mean we have to trust it into actually.
And we don't have to do everything it says.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, so
She says many rooms in weird lady with fog. through
Weird
there.
lady with fog. Where?
Through the door you pointed, the one across from you.
In there
Through there. Many rooms.
are mini rooms. Okay.
the lady with the fog isn't just right behind that door.
No.
Okay.
That's what I was.
That's nice. Okay.
Okay.
Behind that door
Magic
safe?
And do a quick sweep of the room.
Nothing magical in there. Mostly mundane books that deal in various types of science, pseudoscience, things you don't really recognize.
Okay.
So while they're discussing, I'm checking this door.
Okay.
For traps. All right, excellent. 'Cause I'm about ready to open it.
You don't find any traps.
Okay, I'm tired. I'm not waiting.
Positive there are no traps.
Okay.
You are
I really don't trust this thing, so I'm not even going to listen and wait till if it says it's safe by this door. I'm going to just go up after he checks and start to slowly open this door stealthily. Stealth check, and it's just Dex, so 2. That's 2. 15
I
stealth
thought you said
check.
you gave him stealth. You didn't give him stealth.
I thought he had it as a race, like a race ability.
No, it's not marked, so
well,
I don't
then you
get.
should be doing the sneaky stealthy stuff.
Hey, he's meat shielding. It's good.
Okay.
Don't tell me how to play my character.
You're being selfish.
You're a druid.
Yeah, he knows
Shouldn't you
he's not
shape change
But
or something?
if it's not
I can't
marked,
shape change yet.
I don't add
Oh.
anything if it's not
And I'm not
marked.
that
though, do
kind of
I?
druid.
Always
I'm
going
just
to
saying.
get your.
You
You always get your skill bonus or your ability bonus.
Yeah,
Yeah,
stealth. There's only
I'm
a
not
few
an
that
animal.
cannot be used untrained. Like
It's mostly like the
knowledge.
knowledges,
Herbalist
Yeah,
druid.
profession can't be used untrained. those kind of
linguistics,
things.
and animal handle.
So the one that are like, so I've got like animal handling marked, and then there's a 2 there, which is my
That means you've
charisma.
actually put ranks in it, right?
But there's nothing. Okay, there's
It's
one.
because you have like 2 ranks
Yeah.
at first level because you're not very smart and you lost a rank. Because you get 3 plus int, but your int is -1 modifier, so you got 2 skills. So I think you have like.
I'm a little confused, but
It's
oh well,
okay.
until it comes
Okay,
up. So I rolled a 15 on my stealth check.
Okay. Yeah. Mainly, there's 2 different types of skills. There's ones you can use untrained, and there's ones you have to be trained. Most of the skills are untrained. You can still roll for them, but all you get is your ability modifier.
Okay.
Then when you start putting ranks in them, like you've done with animal handling, then you get your ability modifier plus your skill rank.
Oh, so it'd be my 2 plus charisma.
Exactly.
Okay.
Essentially, you can go down your skill list and put a 0 in all your ranks for the untrained ones, and then you can put your ability stats in the ability stat modifier for all the untrained ones, and you will get a modifier for almost every skill.
Okay.
It's just anything
So
that
then-
has the asterisk next to it is just trained only.
Yeah. Those are the
Okay,
only ones you
so
can
animal
have.
handling, I got trained as a 2, and it equals charisma, so I get 2 plus charisma, and then there's a +1 over here as ranks. So I'd add another 1. Mm-hmm. So I get
Yes,
2
'cause you get a
plus
bonus.
charisma, which is 2,
This is counterintuitive.
so 5. What?
No.
This is counterintuitive because this first
It's-
column is actually the
Pluses,
Is that the
pluses
total?
equals.
is the total.
Oh, okay.
So that's equals.
That's your total on the
That's
left
total.
side.
So
Yeah.
if you have 2 charisma
Okay.
and you've got 1 rank, then it should be a 3.
Okay, so
Yeah.
So you may have to go through and redo your skill sets.
Yeah.
Did I enter the? I don't think I entered your attributes into
You
your
didn't.
skills.
Yeah.
And you didn't even do the.
so that's
The
not my
point
total
totals.
bonus. So this is where I put my total bonuses.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
this part of his character done.
Okay,
I
so-
did not get this part of his
Yeah.
character done.
Yeah.
So I do need to change that. That's why it was throwing me off here.
So
Yeah,
it should-
it
it
is.
should
It is
look like
kind of weird at
this.
first, but you do get a lot more skills than you can use.
So,
See how I have ability
don't have
modifiers,
enough
but I
skills.
don't actually have any ranks in it.
so you
I can
automatically
use
just
more
get that
skills.
for your.
I don't have
so
enough
that's
skill
what you're-
ranks
And so
to
that's what
use.
I'll put all my
But
equals
like down here
like-
for perception, I got
I'm
2
missing
ranks
a
in
bunch.
it.
with one
One.
wisdom modifier, so at 3.
Mhm.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, spellcraft, I've got 2 ranks in it with 4 intelligence bonus.
So this one is a 4 miscellaneous mod plus my dex, which is 2. So that's actually a 6 for that one.
Sounds right.
Okay.
Yeah, I got to where when I was building my characters, I just went through and did the math for every untrained skill just so I had it there. It just makes it easier to remember.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait till afterwards and maybe go through it with you real
Yeah.
quick. Just before I start writing too much stuff in and screw it up, I want
Right.
to make sure I'm doing it right.
Yep, but
So
no, you're
okay.
good.
So I'm opening the door stealthily.
Okay. All right. So beyond the door, there is a hallway, which is sort of L-shaped, and you're standing on the lower leg of it. The hallway goes to your left, where you can see a couple doors, and it goes straight ahead, where you can see 2 doors on your right and 1 on your left, and then it's pretty dim toward the end of the hallway up ahead. There's nothing in the hall, I don't think.
Yeah. Should I just go ahead and do a perception check just to make
Yeah,
sure?
do give me a perception check.
Perception
actually.
check. Okay. So, perception. So it says no ranks and just 2 for wisdom. Okay. That's a 19 for perception.
19. You notice mucus-like smears on the tile floor of the hallway.
Schmears.
Smears.
Mucus like smear.
Does it smell any odor or anything? And color?
Give me a survival check.
Survival. Oh god, that's with my wisdom modifier, which is -1.
It's okay.
So I roll a 7.
Okay, you cannot quite identify the smell. It's just smeared on the floor.
Well, actually, I don't think it. There's a rank here is 1, and my wisdom equals -1, so it actually cancels out. So it'd actually be an 8.
Okay, still can't.
Okay, I figured it didn't make a difference, but
No.
I wanted to
Just to
try just in
clarify.
case.
Yep. Why are people texting me?
You're a important guy.
I can get in there and maybe I have it pretty high.
So he's looking at something on the floor after you open the door.
Yeah, I'm like looking like puzzlingly at this.
All right, I'll go in and look at the goo. It's goo?
Yeah, it's mucus-like smears on the floor.
I just rolled a 20.
Okay, well, hell. You can tell it's an antiseptic smelling smear that forms a trail that runs between make sure I get the doors right
Antiseptic smell.
here. Okay, so it's running from the left hallway from the far door to the door next to it on the left hallway, and then around and up to the second door on the right.
Cats.
Oh, was it?
That sounded good.
Or it was her. I don't know.
Maybe you should go check on her. I figured you'd hear her.
Okay, so she notices that just it goes between these doors.
Yeah, she can tell where they go. So you got 2 doors down the left
Basically
hallway.
like a trail.
Yeah.
Just going from door to door is it. We don't know which direction they were traveling or which.
Well, yeah, not
Just between them.
not the origin.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's going on? Are you fighting?
Oh god.
Oh, there's
Cats.
hair everywhere. Yeah.
Oh,
They were fighting.
that's good.
Oh, good. They can hiss at us now.
Yeah. I just already heard them hiss at Rachel, who's friendly and nice to them.
Yeah.
Freaking
Well.
a-hole cats.
Time to get the
Tuck
shoes
hair,
on.
'cause it's time to feed. That's why.
Oh, okay.
Cats.
I like cats.
I don't
Yeah,
either.
Totally a dog person.
Well, Emily has 2 cats and they're nice. Those cats are just
Jerks.
vicious
Yeah.
assholes.
Yeah.
And the thing is, like, I understand that that people like cats and stuff, but everyone's always like, my cats are so nice. Most cats aren't though. You're talking like people just say that shit. Like 90% of them are just kind of
Cats are
assholes.
assholes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
Oh, cats are
90% of
assholes,
them.
absolutely.
Yeah,
They
like
really are.
90% of them. But let's not get off track again.
Yeah.
We can all agree.
So we saw.
I mean, beating children was kind of a topic that should avoid while streaming.
Eh.
Oh, none of us were beating our children.
No, we didn't.
No.
No, we were talking about how we
How other people
got
should beat
spanked,
their
or
children.
that. that
There you
maybe
go.
we shouldn't.
That
But
makes-
anyways,
that makes it better.
Okay.
It's
So
discipline.
there's mucusy like antiseptic stuff.
Going
Yes.
to several of the rooms.
is
yes?
it poisonous? Like, I'm looking. I didn't look at her. Like, is this poisonous? Like, can I go in through here?
Well, I mean, I can. Is
It
it
doesn't.
zero
It's
level?
not. You rolled high enough. It's not poison.
Okay, I was just saying.
I was gonna say, yeah. You
Doesn't
rolled a
it
20.
have, like, if it's antiseptic, then it's actually pretty decent, right?
Is it good? Yeah. Is it
Is
good?
it like a healing?
Well, I would rub it on yourself, but
No.
Okay.
It's like
formaldehyde also has an antiseptic smell. You don't
That's
necessarily want
Yeah.
to drink it.
Okay.
All right. So I walk in. I walk into the room.
I mean, you can partake. if you
I walk into the
want, but
room
it's
and
not
just
really.
axe ready. Just
Yeah,
into
so you got
room.
the hallway. You got
So
the hallway
left,
goes to your left and
and
we'll go straight ahead. Yeah.
All right. So I kind of walk in. Nothing happens, and kind of wait for everybody else to get in here. Figure out which door we're going into next.
I guess you said the first one on the left?
Yep, there's 2
There's
doors down that left
two-
hallway and then there's some rubble blocking the end of that.
All right, let's go to the 2 doors down the left.
Okay.
Like a plan?
Yeah.
So you go to that first door, it's on the right, both of them are on the right hand side when you go down there. So you're at the second door
Okay.
and forget the number, that's a good thing to do. All right, so you're standing outside this door.
Check our traps, and I'll go in.
Yeah.
There do not appear to be any traps.
I stealthily open the door,
Okay.
peeking in. Roll the floor.
Okay.
He just elbows it open.
Okay. So you open the door, you make a little noise opening the door. You can clearly tell you did not sneakily open the door.
Yeah.
Beyond is a room where a once handsome wood conference table now sits marred by the partially toppled southwest walls. Between heaps of the collapsed stone, a closet door still stands. A closet door just standing there by itself.
It just wasn't worded very well, I think.
There is a closet door on the north wall that's still standing. Okay.
The wall is still standing. It's just worded poorly.
It is worded very poorly.
Does the
And
closet lead to Narnia?
Is the closet what?
Lead to Narnia.
Does the closet lead to Narnia?
and the slime trail
There we go.
clearly goes to that closet door.
Anybody?
I'll go for it.
Okay.
To me, as a dumb barbarian, I'm thinking we gotta confront some shit to get out of here in order to get out of here.
Okay.
I'm gonna get close to the shelving, the closet door though,
Okay.
and try to see if I can hear, sense, or smell anything inside this closet door.
Yeah, give me a perception.
Perception.
And there's also only room for one of you between the conference table and that door.
19.
Okay. Let's see if there's any noise coming from in there. Oh, that's so gross.
Did you say this is so gross?
Yeah. Yes, this is so gross.
That doesn't sound good.
You do hear some shuffling and a strange gurgling sound coming from behind the door. There's something in there moving.
I don't know if it's bad or good though, because there are people and shit still stranded.
Yeah, I know.
I have amnesia and stuff. Like, this could be something hiding in a closet that's freaking afraid for its life because of what's out there.
I just like train the bow on the closet.
Yeah, I
get
guess
ready
you
to
just
shoot
have to be ready.
and wait for something to happen.
And I open it.
That's my plan.
Okay, I'm actually, and then
Actually, I can open it and just be behind the door,
and me ready
right?
with the axe.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that, at least I can. Yeah, if I actually hit it, I could actually do pretty good damage
Okay,
if it's
let's
aggressive.
do that, where I just use the door as my shield.
For now, and
When
you
I
can step
open it.
out
I can
to
step
attack
out
if
and
you
join.
need to. Okay, so I stand there with axe ready as she opens the door. this is probably
It's not gonna be good.
It's not gonna be good.
It's not gonna be good at all.
Oh, gross.
It's so gross.
So in this closet, whoever wrote this adventure
Was disturbed.
really disturbed. Really disturbed.
Yeah, I should have guessed that just to freaking
Okay.
What, the
attack
rats that
immediately.
There are
No.
two creatures moving about the shelves in this closet. Both of them seem to be. They seem to be something you would find in a jar in a doctor's office floating in formaldehyde, but they're not in a jar. They have
Can we just close the door?
collected a bunch of other jars and bizarre oddities, body parts.
I was gonna say, I'm assuming body
pickled
parts.
brains, a lot of other stuff in this closet on shelves.
Okay, I'm just gonna look like puzzled for a second, and then just motion for her to close the closet.
Okay.
These
Should we-
are deformed, often humanoid fetuses raised in jars, or seem to have been raised in jars of embalming fluid. They both seem to have suffered. Well, you guys aren't going to know what hydrocephalus is, and I'm not even sure I know what hydrocephalus is.
I'm not sure if I want to know. I mean, are they gonna attack us or anything, or are they just going about their business and just being fucking gross?
Hydrocephalus is an enlargement, water on the brain.
Okay,
so
so they-
extreme hydrocephalus.
They got water. They're water babies.
Yeah. And
Maybe it's that.
do they attack?
It's what happens when they put them in formaldehyde. It's punished. Yeah.
One of them is sitting next to a large jar with a horn-like tumor.
These things are disturbing.
I'm thinking that this has no value.
The one.
Yeah.
I'm just motioning for you to close the door.
Okay. Well,
Oh.
yep. They do. They do something. Okay. So when the door opens, you hear a scraping sound, and the largest jar on the top shelf comes falling towards you.
I acrobatics out of the way. I have great acrobatics.
Okay, so go ahead and give me a reflex save.
Is that with my acrobatics?
No.
No, acrobatics would be if you wanted to do something strange like flip up a wall or?
Yeah, I'm backflipping over him behind.
I'm not. I'm like
This is
in
a
the doorway.
reaction.
Okay.
Oh, this is a reaction.
Yeah, this is a reaction.
Just reaction.
So, yeah,
So what's-
reflex. Reflex is like trying to dodge out of the way quickly.
So we're
It's up with your saving throws.
To the right where your finger was just was.
Below your stats.
Or your left.
Yeah, I don't
To
know
the
those
left.
character
Straight
sheets
left.
very well.
So one should say reflex on it.
a reflex. So
Yeah.
The
2. Just
Okay.
a 2 total.
Go ahead and roll a 20, add 2 to it.
Ooh, 16 and so 18.
Okay, you dodge out of the way as the jar smashes into the floor, splashing a disgusting fluid everywhere.
Really happy I got out of the way.
And they start climbing down the shelves, coming toward you guys.
Just motioning for you to close the door.
Close the door.
All right, one of them will be in the way, so I'm going to
Slam the
Yeah,
door.
I was just gonna
on
say
it.
slam the door on it.
give me a strength check.
Okay.
Just-
It is
13.
pretty gross looking.
What'd you get?
13.
I hate this dice sometimes.
He rolled really good.
It actually manages to not let you close the door.
It's got the baby strength.
For reference, that's what this thing
Oh
me
my
see.
god, that thing is.
That's creepy as
Yeah.
hell.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, it's pretty disgusting.
It's got a strong arm, so.
Yeah.
It does have one giant arm. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what it uses.
So like, do I notice that the door is being blocked by the baby, the strong arm?
Thing.
I don't
Cats
know.
are loose.
I know they
know.
are.
She let
They
them
were
out.
fighting.
Yeah.
Can I shoot the baby thing?
You can shoot the baby.
Since I was
It's called a pickled pump,
perhaps.
A pickled punk?
right?
Oh my god.
Okay.
So messed up.
It's not. It's like an 11.
No, not
I don't
quite.
like this. It's not.
You're close,
It's not doing it for you?
but
No.
not quite.
No, it like rolls too much.
I did my reflex. Do I have an action before anything? Can I do anything after my reflex save?
No.
I would think we need to
You
roll
jumped out of the
initiative at
way.
this point.
Yeah, we're gonna need initiative.
Initiative.
Right.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to do this thing here.
God, wow, that was bad.
I'm gonna start down this side. Let me roll yours real quick, and then I'll get yours.
Nice.
Okay, Shayra, what'd you get?
15.
15. Nimmo?
8.
8. Gravin?
21.
And Cyrcen?
23.
Ooh.
Great. Alright, Mr.
And
Badass
still have
fast
better
sorcerer.
stats than me.
What are you doing? The door's blocking your sight of one of them, so you can only see the one that's keeping the door open.
All right.
Punish it for its.
I'm thinking it's going to be a burning hands time.
You
but-
hear a wet splat.
As the other
behind
one
the
falls,
door.
yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty gross.
I mean,
Question
I
is,
told you I thought they were doing weird experiments here.
the question is, what splatted?
Well, you don't know. But there was definitely a distinct wet splat.
I'm just saying.
Can we just light the room on fire?
Brett's going to.
It's a burning hands time.
Okay.
So, 15-foot cone. Let go of the door. Well, I guess that. Wait.
Just he's back, and
Alright.
she's like,
Yeah, he jumped
So
back.
you can angle it so it
reflex
hits.
for half. I mean, it doesn't do a lot of damage, but it's going to light stuff on fire.
Cool.
Now this place is lit.
Okay.
formaldehyde flammable?
I believe so.
Yes, it
yeah,
is.
and is this whole room is covered in this shit, isn't it?
I'm standing in the doorway.
I mean, it's focused there right now.
Do it!
Do it to it, guys.
2 damage. Again, it's not the damage; it's the fire.
It's the on
It's
fire.
actually, yeah, he's not dodging because he's trying to keep the door open. He can't dodge with that. Okay. And yeah, the chemicals help the wooden door catch on fire, which is quickly spreading into the closet, and you hear the sickening, unholy screams.
Nice. So does it go back in the closet and I can close the door?
It actually just starts flailing around.
Just don't even bother with it. Just,
Okay.
Yeah, we're
let's
just
get out.
like, let's
get
just
out.
run the.
Let's
out of
roll.
This room.
Peace.
Yeah.
I'm just hoping it doesn't spread into other rooms now.
Oh, it's about to.
Yeah.
It's, we'll see how that all pans out.
It was a spur of the moment reaction, and
Nope, it's fine. We didn't need half of this building. It's
I think
okay.
Most of the walls.
our stone.
They're probably stone. It will still burn.
Oh yeah.
Very
It'll-
slowly though.
Yeah, it would just take a lot more fuel. Doors are wood. Walls
I just feel glad that we got rid of these abominations.
stone walls. Okay,
Yeah,
the
that
stones
was-
you've been seeing are the walls you've been seeing are stone. Most of the furnishings and doors though are wood. And killed those things. Those things are going to die. The closet becomes a raging inferno
It's
pretty
going to.
quickly.
Yeah.
As all the things inside of it
Are
catch
flammable.
fire.
And the jars pop
Yeah.
and spread even further. And
So yeah, your rat friend squealed and ran out of the room when the fire started. Back into the hallway.
Yeah.
We're all back in the hallway.
Yeah.
Okay.
So which the door's next? Then
Yeah, we'll go to the next door.
Just the next
More on the
door.
left?
we'll let that
Okay.
one smolder for a while.
Yeah.
Go back in.
There's slowly some acrid smoke, and there's still some oddly childlike screaming coming from the room you guys just
Yeah, that's
exited.
just disturbing.
Yeah, I'm fine. Let's just move on. We don't ignore it.
And yeah. All right, so yeah, you're standing outside the next door.
You want to check if
as
traps
the
when we
smoke
open
is
it?
slowly
Yeah.
coming into the
Yeah.
hallway.
Yep, I
Okay.
do that.
Does not appear to be trapped.
I'm going to
That's
stealthily
making
open the
sure
door
we're
and peek
not
in. So 15.
15, all right. You're gonna open the door. All right, you see in here that this is a small room, not much bigger than some of the closets you've seen, and there are 2 desks crammed in here against the opposite left and right walls. More space has been dedicated to filing cabinets, bookshelves, and stacks of loose research than room for the occupants.
Scoop up that research.
What kind of research?
Yeah, what kind of research?
Okay, give me some perception checks.
Do you know your name?
I eat
Well-
a piece of paper.
Yeah,
I just
except
eat
for
it.
you, because you like
18.
Katie's paper and scribbles on it.
And
Yeah.
I rolled a 5,
I got
so
13.
13,
10.
10, okay. All right. So just the Druid. Checking on the notes, seems like the young doctors that were here were slain, were slain by blows to the back of the head.
Oh, there's bodies
There
in here?
hold on. Enough room, this is, there are 2 bodies, I'm sorry.
Okay.
There are 2 bodies slumped over the desks. You can tell that they were killed by blows to the back of the head. The blows seem to have been made by small claws digging into the base of the skulls. The results, so yeah, their brains were dug out by little clawed hands.
So the little shits that we just murdered and lit on fire
Probably.
did this
Probably.
because
Yeah.
they screwed with these.
And then they took the brains and put them in the jars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Studied them like they were being studied.
So these were like doctors?
They are dressed like some of the staff you've seen, yes. So it's safe to assume that they worked here or they were doctors. of
Are
some
they
sort.
both male?
It does not say, but yeah, probably.
Okay.
And since you did roll so high,
Okay.
you
Not
find
the fat one.
a thick yew wand.
Thick what?
Yew.
Like wood?
The wood yew.
Okay.
The yew wood.
You would.
You would. On the back of the eastern desk, there's a piece of twine wrapped around it, connected with a note that reads, "Mr. Lance, this is a place of science, not faith. please keep your religion at home. It is engraved with the symbol of, oh crap, his name just escaped my head. Iliander. Come to me just as I got to it.
Well, I would say this is potentially magical.
And you can write Sanity C10 next to it.
I'm actually going to get a book, and I'm going to start taking notes the next round too. So
Yeah.
I like it. I like the idea. And I'm actually going to start and keep track of other
What is
people's
it?
stuff.
It says something
I have
about
a list and
Mr.
page.
Vance, this is the
That way we
place of
make sure that
science,
we
not
got
religion.
everything.
Sure.
And, you know,
Just,
I think that's good. I never
That's
thought
the
about
gist of
that
it
before
anyway.
now.
It does help, especially if your sessions are spread apart.
Yeah, makes sense, yeah.
Helps you remember things.
Yeah. Okay, so nothing else in this room then?
Nothing else of interest that you can see.
Okay. So head out to the next room across the
Sure.
hall.
I feel like we should follow the smear mark. That may or may not be on fire right now.
Okay, so the smear mark,
That's the way we need to go anyways, right?
well, it's the next logical
Yeah.
path unless you go back to the main hall.
Right.
Right.
So when you come to the hall and turn left, if you're following the smear, it actually skips the first door, which is right there in the corner of the hallway. It goes to the next door on the right. So you're going to follow that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So you follow the smear mark to that second door. You're standing outside of it. I do not think it's closed as well. Yes.
It is
Okay.
closed.
Yep.
I'm just gonna open it. I don't think these are trapped. These
Sure.
little shits in here. I'm gonna try to stealthily open
Okay.
it. Watch this be the door that's trapped. 15.
One door.
Yeah.
Okay, and you start to open it, and
And you get stabbed with a truck.
this is a larger room than the last one. Seems to be another office. Looks like a typical physician's office if it weren't for the preponderance of grotesque anatomical sketches, most depicting traumas and deformities of the head and brain. A sturdy display case stands open and completely empty.
No.
There's a desk. Across from you, there's the cabinet.
Cabinet.
On the
I'm
left.
guessing those creatures came out and they went into that other room.
And there's some bookshelves.
This is where they came from and originated from.
Yeah.
Is what I'm
Where
guessing.
they were created.
Yeah, where they were created. So, roll perception check for the room.
Sure.
Not good.
Okay.
You don't
I rolled
really-
18 again.
18. That's good. 13.
Okay.
I rolled 18 as well.
Okay. What'd you get? Nothing.
It was 11.
There's
I mean, it's not
nothing
good.
in the room that appears to be of much value. As you're searching, there's some books and papers. There's his drawings and sketches of different diseases and whatnot. The slime trail definitely goes to the display case.
Like this is where they originated from.
They were.
And you see a lot of the spilt preservative fluids pooling there at the base of the cabinet. With your perception, give me a heal check.
$22.
Good lord.
Wow.
All right,
Nice.
there is.
Oh,
And you
pretty
being
good
a
at
druid, you don't have quite as much
Right.
knowledge of this, but there is a book that seems to be a little more important than the rest as far as a medical concern goes. It's actually a book dealing with healing conditions of the brain.
Oh, hey, that'd be useful for that kid.
It might be valuable.
Okay. I will take that book.
Okay. And you can
So
mark that.
it's a book
It's a
about.
rust-colored book about conditions of the brain from room C13. There doesn't appear to be anything else of value or any occupants in this room.
Okay.
Okay.
So back down. That was the last door to check down this hallway, right?
Well, there's two other doors. This was the one where the slime went.
Okay. So check the other two doors.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just take a step back and check the door that we bypassed.
The one
Yeah.
bypassed.
First.
And I'm just gonna open it stealthily
Brushed.
and assume. I didn't open it stealthily at a 9.
Okay. when you get to that door and you start to open it,
I trigger a trap.
No,
I'm joking.
a familiar smell wafts over you, and the ratling that was with you, who had introduced herself as Jenna,
It has a name.
she starts
Don't give it a
chittering.
name.
When you open the door, this room's sagging ceiling rests largely upon a pair of sturdy bookshelves. A desk and a set of chairs skirt the edge of a sizable fissure in the floor.
Yes.
It's another office the same size as the last one, but there's a large hole in the floor.
Do I see anything?
I'll check
Like-
here. I don't think so, actually. Well, hold on. Yeah, in this room is a larger male rattling, very similar to the one that's helping you. And he's accompanied by two very large, nasty-looking rats.
Not the same kind of thing?
He's,
The male is, but he's with two rats. That
Yeah.
are not the same thing. They're just,
The rats
just
are
rats.
different.
Yeah.
What we killed in the small
Yes.
rooms before.
Those, what were they called?
Oh, wait a minute.
Zog.
I'm sorry. No, you don't see him in there. That's my bad. You see a lot of rat droppings in the area.
That's a different room.
That's a different
It's a
room.
different.
Yeah.
Just
But
rat.
there's that large hole fissure in the floor on the south wall.
Which is probably where.
Like I said, it's their
Yeah.
mess. You think when you go that hole in the fissure? How big of a hole is it? Can we all fit through?
It's a good sized fissure. You could probably all fit through. Jenna's like, you can go if you wanna.
Yeah.
Go in the hole.
What's in the hole?
What's in the hole?
Oh, nothing.
Yeah. Lying. Sense motive. Who's got sense motive?
I just kick her into the hole.
No, you can sense you can do that. See if she's full of bullshit, right?
She's full of bullshit. She said, "Oh, nothing."
Yeah. Like I said,
can
can't trust
do-
these little shits.
I mean, we can all
It's
do
just the
sense
straight
of motive.
wisdom.
Yeah.
Not free will. 11.
I nat 20 if to call her on her bullshit. Nat 20.
You don't like it at all.
Yeah.
She seems too agitated and too agreeable.
I'm attacking her. I'm pissed. This fucking
No.
bitch tried to
Like,
get
Kick her
not like
in. Kick her
I
in the
just
hole.
kick her into the hole. Like you guys thought I was joking. No.
He's
Okay, I'm gonna grab her and just throw her in the hole.
He's
and
already
fucking-
kicked her in the hole.
Okay,
Yeah.
alright, so.
No, like you're all like, you guys are all like talking to her, and all of a sudden, you're like, you can go down there if you want. Kick. Like,
All right.
not giving anyone else a chance. Just boop.
All right. She was watching the agitated lizard man, so it totally misses your move. And yeah, you kick her. She tumbles screeching into the hole. And you hear more chittering and screeching coming from the hole
Yeah.
as she does so.
Light this hole on fire. Sorcerer.
Do we have torches?
Yeah, probably.
I feel like this is another.
Hold on, use your cone thing because they use the paper for their nests. And this is obviously a nest.
That's a first level spell.
Okay.
And I don't
Yeah, he
I
does.
have
Yeah.
one more.
Yeah, let's not do that.
I'm okay with that. We can always backtrack and rest.
Yeah, with the guards,
Well,
we
we're
haven't.
at 9:30, so we could do that.
Paper? Is there paper readily available right there? Around through there?
Oh yeah, I mean, this is an office. There's
And it's their nest, down there. So just
Maybe.
throw some fire down in that hole.
Throw some books in there.
Light them on fire and throw them in there.
Make sure they're not worth anything. Just-
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna Fahrenheit 451 this one, bitch.
Okay. You start throwing books in there. You're seeing
We're gonna call
beady
you the
eyes
firefighter.
rushing up towards you. Okay.
Flaming hands.
Burning hand.
Flaming hands.
Can I run back and get jars of formaldehyde and throw down in there?
No, those are gone.
Oh.
Those are on fire.
Not all of them.
No, in the
the
other
other
room where they originated from, there's more formaldehyde shit in there. That in cases
Kind of on the
open.
ground.
No, the case was empty.
Oh, case was empty.
It
Okay.
was
But
like
there's nothing in the
Okay.
cabinets or nothing like that. There's no empty jar. There's no
No,
jars.
no.
They kind of collected them.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Got it.
we've destroyed them.
And they were,
It actually just says that they considered all of the things in that cabinet as part of their family. They were just moving it to a new location. Yeah, I know. Like really demented shit.
and they were throwing those at us.
Well, yeah. I
They're
don't know.
demented.
They were
They're
also
messed
up. I don't know.
hugging a tumor.
What are you doing?
I didn't write it.
Good thing we made short work. I made short work of those.
Right?
So yeah, the bee guys stop when the fire blazes up a little bit, seeming to give you guys a bit of time to get away.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Okay. Back
Okay.
up, close the door,
Okay.
kind of jam it, keep it so that maybe jam it with a little extra strength to just make sure it stays shut so they can't come up behind us.
Do you have something to jam it with?
No, I don't know. I'm just jamming it
Are
harder
there
into
chairs?
How about your javelin?
Can we put
I'm
a
not leaving
chair
one back here.
up underneath?
There's been chairs in a couple of the other rooms.
Yeah, you could go grab a chair and
Yeah,
underneath.
grab a chair and the
I
other
mean, the
one,
rats
jam it
just
up
beat you
there.
through the wall.
Yeah,
They're gonna
that's-
just eat
It'd
you
take them
from
some
the floor, right?
time.
It'd take
It'll
them
take us a
longer.
little time. So I'm just gonna jam it, just let it come up behind us for the next last door that we gotta open.
Okay.
So I jam it, and we got one more door, right?
I mean, they gotta get through the fire anyway.
Okay,
Don't
so-
do that.
I mean,
I'm gonna stealthily open this door.
Go for it.
Should we? Or I mean, you guys want me to open
Yeah,
this
we'll
door?
do one more.
Okay.
I hope there's nothing terrible behind it.
7.
or it's the bad thing and
Yeah.
we can just get rid of it and be done.
All right.
Well, we
So
don't-
you open
He's missing his
this,
first level spells, so.
and
Okay.
you find another small off. Actually, it seems more like a lounge than an office. The ceiling of the room is collapsed, crushing a table and a well-worn couch. It appears to have been a private lounge, possibly for the staff that worked in this area. Everybody give me a perception check.
Oh, there we go. I'll take a 20.
Nice.
17.
Okay.
14.
Nice.
13.
All right, you all notice that the only other thing of interest in there is a pale hand extending from the rubble. Someone is buried or was buried under the rubble.
But it's a pale hand, those changeling shits.
Yeah. Is it humanoid or?
It appears humanoid, yeah.
Or
And does it claws or just a regular human
No claws
decayed
that you
hand?
can see.
So it's a dead human.
Detect magic.
Why not?
You
probably-
do not see anything magical on
Okay.
hand.
Let's uncover
Just in
because
the
it's
room?
probably
cover
the
to see
doctor.
who it is.
It's the
see
doctor.
if it's
I'm
not
guessing.
like someone important.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess that's
You guys, it takes a little while to uncover it with the rocks, but you finally get the body free. It appears to be another doctor or staff member. Only thing of interest sticking out of her jacket pocket is a capped syringe. Okay. And
Does she know what it is?
possibly, give me a heal check, Druid.
Let's do this.
Or do you have alchemy yet?
No. 18.
Oh, okay, that's good enough. You notice on etched on the syringe is the alchemist created symbol for cure moderate wounds.
Ooh.
It's unfortunate she didn't have a chance to use them
Yeah.
as she was getting crushed.
Yeah.
But you also know that this type cannot be consumed. That's why it's in a syringe.
So it has to be injected.
Yeah.
But in a certain area that
Yes.
that she knows
right
about.
on the scrotum.
It
can be injected
anywhere. Okay.
Okay.
I was thinking the main vein.
Like,
Yeah.
No.
Actually, yeah.
So innocent. Yes, then.
we need another girl.
You're the one to set this up and asked us here.
Trying.
Huh?
I said I'm trying.
Yeah, she's gonna be interested in it though.
She really doesn't want to be on camera either.
No, that's not gonna
Why not?
work.
She works Fridays.
Oh.
She works seconds, and she's in Galesburg.
Yeah.
So are we going back and resting then now?
So I think that would be.
continue on?
We kind of explored
that way.
everything in this area.
Well, the hallway continues down, and there's a door. Now that you're at this last door, you can see there's a door in the dim.
Is it to clear out this whole section then?
Well, you don't know what's behind that door.
Right.
But there's no doors behind us that we've left open.
Just
Well, if you went back to the Great Hall, it went around a different way.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
let's do this last door and see. Do you want to see what's behind?
like
this
around the
last door?
corner.
No. See this last door
There's no-
here.
At the end here?
But
The
the
end.
door could
No,
just
there's
be
a
into
door at the
a
end of the
hallway.
Yes,
you couldn't
it
see it
could.
until you got.
Yeah, we won't
Yeah,
be able
that's
to
what I'm
see it.
saying. Like,
We couldn't see it till we got to it.
Yeah.
Do you want to open this last one?
yeah. I suppose.
to see-
Is it like a double door, or is it like just a normal
Single
door?
door.
Just,
That way we can clear
single
this
door. We can clear.
corridor.
Let's just hope that this is just a dead end.
And just like this
Okay,
is where
I'm
the
gonna-
rats
Maybe
live.
it's,
Yeah,
maybe it's not.
I'm gonna stealthily open the door.
Stealthily open the door.
13.
Okay. All right, you open this door. Here we go. Yellow fog soundlessly roils against
Shit.
the cathedral-like windows of this
Oh, on
opulent
the outside.
two-story
Okay.
office. The ground floor
That's right.
features overstuffed furnishing, elegant side tables, and an altar-like desk of dark marble. A delicate spiral
There might be
staircase
something
and
in
balcony of dark iron rises to the lofty library overhead. Both floors' fixtures frame the lake of blood spread across the room's center. Kneeling in the lake of blood is the woman described to you by Winter as Dr. Lysandra. She is kneeling in a pool of what you can only assume is her own blood, her back straight, her mouth gaping at the ceiling. From her soundlessly screaming mouth is an unsteady torrent of colored mist that spurts like a fountain of gritty sludge.
So the mist is coming from her,
The
but it's going outside though.
No. Something else.
checking. No, it does not appear to be the same
same
mist
thing.
that's outside.
Okay. But is it filling the room up to the ceiling? Do we need to
It sounds
perception?
like it's like
I think it's
sludge.
just kind of spurting up and then dissipating into
Like-
the
Oh, it's just
like
like
lava,
just a
yeah.
sludge, like just continually coming out of her mouth.
I guess.
Right. Well,
Man, I'm not gonna be able to sleep tonight.
There is a bit of fog swirling around her body too.
Is it like the same fog, or is it different? Fog?
It's different than the yellow fog outside.
I mean, is there anything else in
I
here?
got
It's
nothing.
actually more rainbow colored.
Yeah, that's what it sounded like.
So do you want to do a perception check in here? What's going on? Go on in here.
Arcana, maybe? Like some kind of a magical effect?
Religion, magic, yeah, like arcana or religion or something like that. Maybe.
Well, I can do an arcana.
Maybe this was
check.
like a ritual,
Well, I guess
and she
it's
was
not really-
sacrificed for something.
Definitely not magical.
She's
Well, it's magical,
self-sacrificed.
but it's not arcane.
Do you want me? Should we just roll perception?
You can try perception.
I'll try
I rolled
perception.
22 on knowledge arcana, but I guess if it's not that, then that's not going to make a little difference.
Nope.
Perception.
So that's 15.
14.
Not even try if it's over 10.
That's pretty pointless.
Yeah, you notice there are some sketches on the walls. There's a lot of, obviously a lot of books. It's a library. There's her desk.
I mean, is she pretty much trapped in this?
Yeah, she's not
Hell.
moving.
I wonder if we need to just put her out of her misery.
I don't think she's alive.
That's what I mean.
That's not. She's not alive, so she's not
Who
misery.
had the highest perception?
I had an 18.
Oh,
Arcus.
You guys notice that her chest is rising and falling
Jesus.
very weakly.
this is not a minor wound.
Where's the blood coming from?
Her.
We're at on her.
You know, can't. It doesn't specify, but I'm going to assume it's coming from her wrists, which are covered by the sleeves of her jacket.
Maybe you should poke her with that fucking syringe.
Or we put the syringe on the end of a bolt and just thunk.
Why not?
Well, we could.
Because a bolt would do.
I throw darts.
Yeah, but you have to push.
Yeah,
The
that's
syringe,
true.
yeah.
Is it? Do you have to push the syringe in?
It's not an auto injector. That's definitely.
Can she heal check and find out if
Those don't
if the
exist
syringe
yet.
would do anything to help this lady? Can she do a check from looking real quick if the syringe would do any good for this chick at the time?
It's input. You've never seen anything.
I know. I wouldn't
You have
even.
no idea.
Yeah, this is kind of like our league at the moment.
And we can. Yeah, that is right.
Yeah.
We can always.
This is like the person we're looking for.
I know.
You're just going to like abandon it.
No,
We can always
not
leave this as
yet.
a cliffhanger until next time.
Yeah.
Good.
We could leave it as a cliffhanger.
Yeah. That's probably.
Let us all ponder it for a
What is
while.
up with the
Or I can
doctor?
try the heal thing and see what happens, and if something awful happens, then we can.
That's a cliffhanger. I want to do the syringe. I do. I want her to run up and syringe there and just see what happens.
I don't feel comfortable with that. The anybody crossing the blood or into that mist that's kind of surrounding her.
Is there anything near her?
Can I detect poison?
The blood doesn't look any different than normal blood.
And the
What
mist.
about the mist?
Any odor or anything from it?
Mist? Don't know.
Don't know.
You'd have to sample it.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
know if you want to do that.
I could do my thing like I did with
Waft
the.
it.
Just
Just waft it.
hold your breath.
my breath?
Hold your breath. Run up. Stick her with it. And run back. Like do it super quick. Just run back behind me. Run up and run back.
Okay. Yeah.
And hold your breath. And so she syringes her and she runs back behind me and I got my axe ready.
Give me a will save.
Oh shit.
I mean,
8.
oh god. We probably
She
should have
runs
rested.
toward the doctor. As soon as she enters the mist, you stumble and your legs get heavy, and then you just fall asleep.
Oh wait, it is magical sleep. I'm immune to magical sleep effects.
Oh, damn it!
Elves. Those damn elves.
LOL.
Yes.
Sucker!
Yep. You cannot be put to sleep that way.
Oh.
So
So
she
I
gets a
swallowed it.
syringe.
Boom.
So she quickly syringes, presses it in, and runs back.
Okay.
Sorry, not to poo poo on your
No.
parade or anything.
Yeah,
That's fine. That's how it goes. I want to know what the hell this thing is going to do, though.
Oh no, we're just poking at it. See what happens.
That's why I just said just quickly push it in and run back and just hope that whatever.
It's a test. This will probably go poorly.
Yeah, probably. It's gonna go bad, but
I mean, you just wasted a cure moderate, but you know, what ifs.
I think she would take more than a light.
She doesn't seem to react.
Okay, so we
At
didn't
all.
just waste it. Okay.
So yeah, we can leave it here to investigate the room. Yeah, she's
And
just
nothing else happens after you
seems
inject
to
her.
be trapped there.
Shit, we did
Doing
waste
this
it. Damn it.
mist.
It's okay. I'm gonna cross that off though. It was worth a try. I mean, if she's a trapped individual, I mean, it's worth trying to save somebody who's.
You get the feeling that there's only one way you can save her.
Yeah, we're gonna have to
Death.
kill her.
Okay. But I'm guessing her death triggers something, so.
I'm not down with that because that often triggers things.
Yeah, that's. So before we kill her, we're gonna go back and rest.
We'll report what we found.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll ask them if they know what that shit is before we make a decision.
Oh, they don't
kill
know
her.
nothing. We officially know more about this place than they do. Because we've seen more of this place than they have.